Hello, hello, hello everybody. How are we doing today? Just hanging out, waiting for people to come in to say hi and hang out.
What's the plan today?
Hang out. Plan today is I have Neil's Grogu to make. So I got my colors all ready to make the... Hello, Java Rack. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in. I heard that you couldn't do your stream today because of your internet that was updating. Hello, Neil. Yeah, that's distracting.
Is it really hard to deal with?
A little bit, because I'm...
You just got to get used to it. Keep going with it, see what you can do. If it gets in the way, take it out of your ear. Just for reference to anyone listening, it's because we're trying to get her to hear the audio of our stream while we're streaming. Just if you're curious.
Do boo boo. Do do boo boo. Yeah, I'm going to use that for my reference.
Then switch back to OBS.
They're working around the area so it keeps going in and out here. That sucks.
Well, we have some riddles to give out,
Yeah,
so we can get some nibbins.
So there's my colors. Oh, my hands are really dry today. Yeah, so Hooded made a bunch of riddles that he's going to do. And I...
What are you doing?
Going back to elements. The thing you wanted. This one.
Yes, but I wanted the other thing back.
What
know
thing?
Who's watching?
Oh.
We can just continue with this, though.
I am not a beatboxer. Here, take. I don't want no more. I don't want to be responsible for the devices.
Just in case.
I don't want that.
We'll put it somewhere nearby in case you need to use it.
It's in my way. I can't function like this. So yeah, basically we're gonna work on Neil's Grogu. Neil requested it be a live stream, so we are doing that today. Pull my tools out.
And make Pokemon Not War, if you're listening to this later, Gengar should be coming up soon. Keep an eye on our shorts and you'll see him.
Yes.
It's exciting.
We are going to do him for a short. And then depending on how long this takes me to do, because this is the first time I've done, I've done Pokemon that are bipedal.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Go back to this. He's asking if our internet's doing okay.
Uh-oh.
Seems like it is.
I can't.
I just buffered.
Not the internet. Can you give me the mouse now?
Well, that's why I handed you the keyboard, too.
I don't like that mouse.
Maybe not.
Let's go see what it says on this screen.
It says excellent.
Says excellent, so maybe give it a second. It may have had an issue, like a little
Could
hiccup.
be a YouTube thing, maybe?
It's... Oh.
Nah, we're getting it.
Can you scoot that closer that way? I don't like that mouse. Oh, keyboard's off. I can't do anything.
Not hearing any problems so far. Nothing cutting out.
Yeah, I'm not hearing any issues at this time, but I want to see if everybody else is having any issues. So I figured
I listen to the stream as we're streaming, so that way we see any problems immediately. At least that's the hope. It doesn't always work that way.
Not seeing any issues right now.
You've got things to do, so why don't you get working on it?
Okay. Okay.
Let's make a Grogu.
Let's make a Grogu.
Let's make a Grogu and talk about, as much as we can, about calligraphy.
I don't know anything about calligraphy.
We're going to start by giving out a riddle. This is a simple riddle, I think. And the riddle is, what 5-letter word typed in all capitals can be read the same upside down?
What 5-letter word? Five. Ooh.
5-letter word in all capitals.
That give you an Xbox Series S. That's a pretty expensive switchover. Okay, good. I'm back. Everybody's saying I'm back. Alright.
So I'm going to figure out how to show stuff real quick.
That is so crazy. Well, you're not hiding my stuffs. How was everybody's day today? Neil and Javo, did you have a good day? I know Neil didn't go to work. Did you get your stuff figured out at home, Neil? What do I want to do? Hello, Ryan Hallman. Welcome in. How are you doing today? We are making Neil's Grogu. I'm really nervous about because it seems difficult.
Should I throw a picture of Grogu up when we're not showing other stuff? That might work really good.
Yeah, if you could throw Grogu up, because you're covered in chat sometimes over there. Go away. Oh, my hand is all dry. I've been off. No, not yet. Maybe I may take tomorrow off. Oh, that's not good. Is it a health hazard situation?
Actually, hand me the keyboard. I made a mistake.
Yeah, you made so many mistakes.
Of course I did. We need a new keyboard.
Oh, that's so pretty. Look how pretty this is.
That's nibbins.
Those are the nibbins. He hasn't nibbened up. Scarlet Violet. That's awesome. That's really awesome. You're getting more stuff for your store. One of these days I'm going to be able to buy from the store because I want to support you and I want more cards, so I have more cards to make Pokemon. And whenever I order, I'm going to want all the bulk and I'll pay all the extras for that.
Go ahead and bring it down.
He's playing with the stream.
In a way.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Okay. I just need to do that. So I searched for calligraphy in here in order to show imagery of it.
But I love coming and hanging out. Sometimes I'm kind of very lurking. So the thing that's kind of hard for me to do is... that's fine too. I'm okay with that. A thing that's really difficult for me to do is communicating with people. Especially... I don't know how I do it here. But I cannot do that. I can't listen to myself.
Fair enough.
Because I'm getting distracted by what I'm saying. I don't know how people listen to themselves and be able to function. But talking in streams kind of makes me feel nervous just because, in other people's streams, because I have a serious issue with feeling like I'm talking too much. How to turn the water off? We have no water. I can't remember what it's called, but the rod in the hot water tank. Oh, I know that word. It starts with an A.
Stop it.
Why do I feel like it starts with A? See? Yeah, I understand that, Java. Sometimes I'm crafting. Sometimes I'm watching another show while I have it. So you and Anne like to stream at the same times. And so I have to have my phone on one stream, my tablet on another stream. And then sometimes I'm over on my computer watching a show because I was in the middle of one.
Cancel.
Oh, yeah, turn that off. So I'm in the middle of watching a show when you guys stream. And so, like, I have 3 devices running at once. And I can hear stuff on all the streams. But I'm only focusing on one at a time. Karate stick. Oh, I know the word for that. I had to look it up because it's something I have to replace. I have to watch and replace in my hot water heater. And I have to know what it is. I feel like it starts with an A. Hey, there's a Grogu I can look at. Thank you.
When it catches up, yeah.
There it is. That looks like it's right. So there's the Grogu I'm using for a reference. So we're going to decide how I want to do this. And I want to save as much clay as possible. And the best way to save as much clay as possible is tinfoil. You have ability to get me tinfoil?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Of course.
It's easier for the hooded to run and get me tinfoil.
How much would you like? Or would you just like me to hand it to you?
Can you tear me off?
Okay.
That much? I know it's not a Pokemon. Neil won at the last live stream. And, I know that Neil is not... He's not a fan of Pokemon. But he would prefer something else. And I told him I would make him anything he'd wanted. And he requested Grogu. So that's what we're going for today.
And that being said, the first place winner got... we haven't named it yet, and it's the new Pokemon.
Yeah, so I started making the new
Why did that just happen?
I don't know.
No, I think that means somebody subscribed.
Oh.
It should have triggered.
So
double-clicked
I
that
started making the newer Pokemon. And I think I'm going to be finished working on that.
What are you doing for Anne, though? What was the first place winner of Anne?
Anne McGregor was first place winner. Neil was second place. Make Pokemon Not War was third place.
That's what I thought too.
It does. It coincidentally works out perfectly, and I love it.
Yeah, did you not see it? Did you not see it in our last stream? You should show off the gem too.
The new
it's
diamond turtle
unique
thing.
In the end.
Yeah, so we got this piece here.
That's the head.
He's got it all in my cups. My cups that work doesn't use, so I'm like, they're like...
Anne McGregor win, and I think that what we have set up for her, that if it was a beach scene, this could be coming out of water.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to put this... So, Weedle and Anne... Weedle won 4th place, and so he got to pick a Pokemon, too. Well...
Maybe if we see Anne, we
there.
can discuss it further.
So here's the body. And so we'll attach the head here. And then the legs on there and all the tails. So there's that. But I wanted to try to make that because I thought it would be a cool thing to make with resin and...
She won our 100 subscriber live stream. We really appreciate everyone who was there, too. Keep an eye out for our subscriber breaks because that's when we're going to be giving these away. And honestly, I want to give away as many as we possibly can, so...
He doesn't like them in the house. But he puts them everywhere. There's a Pokemon in the car... There's Pokemon in the bathroom. Litwick got
That's
lost.
because otherwise they're all going to be bunched up together in one area.
I don't know how you put this on
and
here.
Then they're just, it's like flotsam floating around our table. But at least Wiglet popping out of a door handle or cupboard handle, and Whalmer sitting on your coffee machine, and Whale Lord in the bathroom with Staryu. They're all in the right places. In fact, Rev room is in the car.
I disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hooded make me disappeared. This is behind.
No, something's wrong here.
So we lost a cam.
I think it might have just gone off.
Hey, I'm back.
Gotta lower it.
I'm a cam.
Actually,
That's not bad.
If you just kind
of... Stop it.
Anyway.
And so for Make Pokemon Not War, he wanted Gengar. So we'll be making Gengar this week. And then Weedle wanted a Snorlax. And Anne wanted an Eevee. And I was kind of already in the process of thinking of how to design something for them. And it fit perfectly with them winning. And so I'm going to continue designing that. I know, I disappeared.
Hey.
I'm a magician. I'm magical. I know all the magics. So we're going to take this piece of foil. This is just going to bulk up so I don't have to use that much clay when making little Grogu. And then we'll take this much clay and we'll just kind of mush it on there, smooth it out, and then build from there, because that's going to be helpful.
Ooh, that would be real fun.
Oh, there you go.
Got lots of really pretty curves. It's a mostly white color, too,
Mostly
right?
white. Highlights are blue. Eyes are blue. That would be cool.
In fact.
You having problems there, buddy? I had put all my tools away so I knew where they were when I wanted them, and now they're not anywhere. I might open another pack for myself today, too. Near the end of the stream, because I have one extra pack. And I really want more cards. How can you live without cards? I love it. But I know I haven't been posting. Staraptor, Alolan Vulpix, Giratina are my favorites. Is that why you're hunting so much for the Giratina? And you keep spending too much money? Every time I see you in DEG streams and you're like, I wonder if I should spend more money. I just want to scream at you and be like, no, don't spend any more money. But also I want to see you pull it. That would be cool. Eepa. I think we are going to do Pokedex.
And there's a riddle currently available for
Oh,
anyone who wants to try
you
and
should
get
type it in.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
You should type it in.
I'll type it in right now.
I know, I see you spend way too much money in there. How much thinner do I want this? I did say it at least twice one day. I told you to stop spending money. Those go by so fast. I think of something funny, I go to type it out, and by the time I've typed it out, everybody's gone past it. And I'm not fast typing, depending on what device I'm on, because depends on what day or where I'm at or what I'm doing. So like Friday night streams, I'm probably doing laundry. And so we take the tablet to the laundry mat and we'll prop it up. But, oh, that is so pretty. Oh, the little icy feet. You should buy stuff for yourself so you can open packs on stream. That would be fun.
Wait, where's the stream?
Oh, hit, yeah, and then hit live.
Well, this is all I need. Because I couldn't do this.
Whew.
There you go.
Ow.
So that's the riddle.
Ow.
It can be pinned up there now. Bless you.
Ow. Oh, okay.
And this is worth nibbins.
Oof.
This is worth some nibbins.
And the funny thing is, Java, you can also win when you're not here, because if someone names you, because if it's someone who gets it, if you get it right.
Like, for example, when you win this one, whoever gets this riddle gets to give away 5 points to anyone they want.
Yeah, so we try to make it to where you don't have to always be here, because we know that people are either doing something like Make Pokemon Not War. He's asleep right
London.
Now. Oh,
It's England somewhere.
I gotta stop
so
sneezing.
It's like 4 a.m. for him, so we don't. It was so nice to have him last week. So. It's nice to have you this week, Java. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, that is not true. If you flip that upside down, the T's wouldn't quite make sense.
Or
but
the
you
A.
are close.
Hood. Almost.
Well, that would be dope, but that's not true.
All right. Oh, I love that you put that up there. Thank you so much. So much. I gotta stop sneezing. Nibbins.
But I meant nibbins.
Oh, this is a project I tried to do the other day, or a while ago. I was gonna resin on these little ghosties onto this LED light, and then something got in the way, either myself or work or a little bit of both, and now it's all a jumbled mess.
Is it workable still? It still works. The light's still light.
It
right?
I might be able to fix it one day. I'm trying to find different.
Where's the music?
Can you guys hear music at all?
Well, I can't. I mean,
Yeah.
I can hear the stream, so I should be able to hear music.
Right. Maybe you have nothing loaded there? Alright. He's getting some surgery. I need to figure this out. I should have done this ahead of time, but I didn't.
What are you gonna do?
I just need to make a hole so I can put arms, so I have an arm spot. But the other thing I always say in my streams, if you have any questions, anything at all, you want to learn more about me, you want to learn...
Hey, Java Rat got it. So Java Rat can give 5 nibbins to anybody he wants. As well as getting 5 himself, of course. I have his cup here somewhere.
Yeah, we had to put all the cups away during our... For a big move. But, yeah,
We'll be on for an hour or two, I'm sure. Gives lots of chance to make points and get people in here to get points.
Put his arms...
Hey, if you need suggestions of people also, I will be happy to list people on cups until you find 5 people you know and want to give it away to.
That was a good one. Neil can take
I found
him.
a bunch of good ones.
He wants to give Neil 5 nibbins.
Neil and Java Rack, get some nibbins.
Oh, that was too much. I can fix that though.
Second to last one.
Yeah, because he had to start with an S. That's clever.
Yeah, of course, the double S's would be helpful.
But yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask him. Any questions at all. I am glad to answer them. Because I know people have questions or they want to know more things. And I have no problems with almost any questions. And you know I have a problem with the question is when I answer it not with the answer you wanted. Figure that's the best way to go. Yeah.
There it is.
What is round? Had to be uniform. What is round but can be flat?
Right.
It's not the Earth.
I mean, some people say it's flat.
Yes,
It's
some
round.
people.
It is round, but some people say it's flat, so it can't.
I guess it could be like the globe because it's round, but then you flatten it out for a
Yeah,
map.
in fact, all pictures of the Earth are adjusted for that round shape. So the reality is that the way the continents are shaped is a little different because it's not flat; it's round.
Right. They can't proportionately measure
so it's a different,
what
and that's
something
why
looks like.
The top of Canada seems to spray out, I think.
Yeah.
Is it a map?
The Earth. Alright, how do I want to do this? I want to cut some for my sleeves. And those are for the sleeves. Alright, the rest of this is going to be for the body. Is it a circle?
Time is a flat circle. That has nothing to do with the riddle, but it's the truth.
Time is a flat circle. You're a weird circle.
So it's nothing we've said so far, huh?
Oh.
Something that is round and can be flat.
It can be round and flat. My tummy is very round, and when I lay down, it flattens out. It's not as round anymore. A tire can be round and flat.
Hey, that might be the answer. Is it a tire? You got a flat tire, it's still round.
Yeah, it still has a round shape.
It's not time, that's for sure. See, that's another perk. While I'm reading chat, they're responding to what I'm hearing, not what you're saying.
Right. I know. It's just, it got...
I think we might have gotten it. But we're waiting for us to catch up. Hey!
Yee! I got it.
Crystal. So who gets nibbins?
Let's give everybody a nibbin. Can I do that?
I mean, you're cheesy loops.
Cheesy Liz gets nibbins. I get all the Pokemon I want. I just gotta make it. Okay, everybody's gonna get one nibbin. Can I do that? Oh.
I mean, if Cheesy Loops gets nibbins, I don't know what that would get her. So she's giving them to everybody because she's awesome.
I get a hug.
Alright. Well, you'll get lots of hugs later. I love giving you hugs.
I like your hugs. Your
Yeah,
hugs.
sure.
Oh, I hear music.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
Okay, you fixed it?
No, I think it was at the dull point in the song. And it was
Oh,
about
okay.
to start, so it was showing the music going, but I didn't hear it.
It's my stream. I get to do what I want. Yes, but Hooded is in charge of the nibbins.
So you're in charge of the loops.
I give loops.
And if you don't think you have any, you always have some. Don't worry, I'll make you one so you can get it.
Okay, make him a little coat. How am I going to do this? I was trying to make this like one draped piece of cloth. Yes, there are 7 people in here. And if you're lurking, welcome in.
I really appreciate it.
We
Got another riddle coming your way.
We appreciate people who lurk because that means they're interested, but they're either too shy to talk or they feel like they don't have anything useful to say, which is probably not true, but that's okay. Lurking is the best way to hang out and enjoy somebody.
Alright, I got another riddle coming up. Well, those lurkers can get some nibbins to give away or whatever they want once I send this out. And I will pin that so we can...
The more you take, the more you leave behind. Yee.
Can't pin it.
There's that front little bit. I think I have enough in the arms to be able to do the front bit. I just want... The more...
Riddle repinned.
The more you take, the more you can leave behind. Interesting.
What is it called when you take sand, different colors, and you layer it in a bottle and stuff?
Sand art.
Sand art?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done that? What are your memories with that?
I did those little kits where they like poured sand. You got, I mean...
How old were you, think? 7, 8?
Yeah, about there. About 7 or 8.
I mean, feel free to answer my questions, chat. Do you ever remember those weird things where you put different color sand and make
Bottles.
various designs inside of bottles? It's quite a clever idea. What was that called, do you think? 'Cause I can search it and display it.
I like hearing my little weird noises I make. I make weird noises all day. Especially at work, I make a bunch of noises.
sand art in here. Well, that's giving us a completely different pictures.
Yeah.
There's a B. I typed in sand art and it gave me a B. It's like a straight up B. Real quick, I can show. So I found a website that it guarantees they're showing me only images from the public domain, so I know I can't get in trouble for showing them. I'm pretty sure I can't. If I can, they'll tell me and I'll stop. Just gotta figure out how to display it.
Oh, that's too much.
And I can go over Grogu. Over Grogu, sorry.
It's okay. I like the kinetic sand. Is it? Yes, the kinetic sand. I like kinetic sand. Gets too messy, and
You're gonna lose Grogu on the screen for a minute.
that's okay.
Yeah, I put sand art, and I got some interesting stuff, but not a lot of it's actually sand. This is fascinating. The wizard with a.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That looks like sand. That is so.
It is sand.
Impressive.
That's like sandcastle.
Yeah, sand
Building.
castle sand art. And then there's this sand art, which is kind of impressive too.
Oh, that's pretty.
I don't know if this is sand.
It could be like as
Like a marbleized, weird black and white.
silt.
And then there's no sand. I mean,
You know,
just landscapes.
there was a.
This, whatever this is.
So Neil brought up kinetic sand, and it reminded me of the sand you can put in water, and it doesn't ever get wet. Hydrophobic sand. Ooh, footsteps or footprints.
Hey, he figured it out.
Java Rack.
Alright.
Oh, he was waiting to give every people a chance. He said
he's good at these, huh?
Yeah, he said he think he knew the answer. So.
Well, the sand was a hint because there's footsteps and footprints in sand.
Oh, that was a clever way to do a hint.
That was the way I was trying to do it. I'll close the window back out. All right.
So I'm trying to do the folds in his little cloak.
Let's say that you could give points to Pocket Packs, Neil, DEG, Darkstar Kirby,
Oh, I don't have my.
Old Man Dirt,
The
but I
points.
don't think he cares. Make Pokemon Not War can have points. Anyone else you want to give points to? There's a man named JM Ale. So 5 points to anyone you want. You can give him Neil. And I'm giving you a huge chunk of 5 points as well. 5 nibbins. Or maybe I'll stump you with the next one. But that's that kinetic sand art. Made me think of it as a hint. Ah! That's actually one of my riddles right now.
Oh, Neil is pre-riddling it up.
I know the answer to this one.
Give him to Darkstar Kirby. What has a neck but no head?
Thank you, Neil. More answers. Any of those?
Ooh. Ooh. I think I have an idea what it is.
It's kind of like the last one was a little bit of a hint, too. The kinetic sand and the sand stuff actually was something I could have used for this answer as well. Not the kinetics so much as the sand art. Hey, Darkstar Kirby getting some points.
I think I have an answer, but I was trying to give people more of a chance just in case it was the right one, because I have an idea of what has a neck but no head. Unless that's called the head of the thing. Which I don't think it is. He a little afraid. Alright, I think it's a guitar has a neck, but no head.
That is not the answer I have.
Oh.
And it does have a head. I think the thing at the top is the head.
Is it actually called a head? I wasn't sure. I don't know much about...
And I think this one technically has a head, depending on what you have inside of it. Which is another hint, I guess.
anatomy. Alright. It's not the Headless Horseman.
No, it is not. Oh, I can replace it with that. I need to...
What else? Neck. Neck, but no head. What has a head nut?
Head nut.
No neck? Oh, off. So it's really warm where we're at, and the clay gets a little sticky.
There you go. We got some more riddle going up there, so you can see it at all times, hopefully.
Well, it has a head but no neck?
Oops.
Yeah. Goober. You have a head with no neck.
Well, I mean, it's covered by the beard
You have no neck.
and the hood.
You have a neck but no head because there's no brain up there.
Now I just wrote what has a neck but no neck. Man, I am not doing good. There we go.
All right.
Let's put
I
the right one up there.
need.
Thank you, everyone, for the problems.
I don't know how to talk.
Yeah, what's the kind of art of crafting that requires broken bits of glass? That's,
Oh.
what is that called?
Broken bits of glass.
Yeah, to make glass.
Like stained glass?
Yes,
Stained glass.
There's also another one, mosaic.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
use.
that kind of art is very interesting. So let's look up.
I know the answer now. I'm not gonna say it. That's a good one.
Arr.
R. Putting little stitches, detail work stitches. See if you can see
Let's
that.
see what this looks like. Oh, I guess I can show you real quick.
I'm not in camera frame. This is the hard thing about crafting on camera is I gotta figure out what angles I can show. Oh, that's cute little stitching.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's pretty.
I can open this up so people can see this. Do you need Grogu right now?
Nah, I have enough of
Maybe this,
Grogu.
so I can show off.
As long as you keep the bottom part, I'm good.
Well, she has it, but nobody else has answered. Of course, Javarak was busy and he was going in and out, so it could be he's just having some troubles.
Well, he's also playing a game.
And playing a game, yeah. There's some stained glass stuff I looked at.
There we go. Look at that. We got a little body going.
That's so impressive.
It's not quite there, but it's getting there.
Ah! Just laid on my hand.
Did you give Neil Nibbins for coming up with a riddle?
No, I didn't. But I'm going to.
We should give Neil, because
More Nibbins.
the answer is a bottle.
It is. It is a bottle. Correct.
A bottle has a neck.
Sorry
but
if
no
I
head.
gave it away too easily, Neil. I was trying to not hint too hard.
Yeah, you should have said glass, not bottles. You didn't have to give away the bottle
I
part of
said
that.
bottle?
Yeah.
I didn't. I specifically tried not to say bottle. I don't remember saying bottle.
I don't remember you saying bottle either.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
I think you did say glass bottles. Because I had this like image in my head of someone like breaking a glass bottle. I never came up with it. Google did. Yes, but you suggested it.
Well, yeah, you're causing some interesting stuff in chat, and I appreciate it.
Who's this song? Oh, Pikachu. Yeah, he just said choo.
Oh, that's because I'm behind, because I went back to listen to the...
Oh, okay. That's okay, Neil. Ooh.
Back to Brody.
Oh, it's very distracting trying not to listen to yourself, but still hear what's going on, so I know what you guys are referring to in the stream. Alright. Let's see. Now, his arms are going to have to go down.
Holy crap.
Hello, Leo. You're such a cute little kitty, and I love you.
I got another one here. And I'll type it in and then say it. So just give me 1 second.
I like cats, but I'm allergic. It makes me sad a little bit.
It's really cute pictures on the internet.
But I love my doggo.
Okay.
She's adorable. Java, have you ever seen my dog? I don't know if I've shown off my dog to you. If you haven't, I'll show her off on her little perch that she's on right now. So she can see out the window.
Well, and that's eventually we'll have a doggo cam. I really want to get one and have her up there next to you, just getting snacks and stuff in front of everybody, because it's really nice to see a pet getting spoiled, I think. It's even better when you guys will get the ability eventually to give her treats on the cam.
He
It's
said
like,
glassed. Oh, just glassy.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I went back and listened.
Ooh,
I
Neil
did.
has another one too.
Oh, I have it typed in too. Oh, darn. Alright. Actually, I can just pin that, can't I? Yeah. Cowboy rode into town on Friday. He stayed for 3 nights and rode out on Friday. Oh, I know why.
You have seen her, okay.
Yeah. She's a good one. And the
I know.
latest one, I really figured out how to get her in frame with getting treats. So my goal is to get her on stream, so that way instead of getting points, you can give her treats. And you don't have to worry so much about the nibbins if you don't really want a prize. And you can give the doggo a treat. But we're not fungible enough to do it.
Oh, the horse's name is Friday. Java got the answer. Do I like how far down that is? Do I want it up more? Oh no, because I gotta do this. What goes up but never down? What goes up but never
What
down?
goes up, but never down. Getting some love from your human.
And I still gotta do the little scarfy. We'll go with it for now. Cloth is very hard. I'm not saying it seems like I'm getting riddles from the same places.
It might have been. I didn't search deep.
Yeah, he did not search very deep.
Then again, I mean, this is all live. That doesn't mean I can't just take the time to find ones harder to understand.
Neil, you gave me a very challenging one to do. I appreciate that because I get to learn new skills and new techniques. This cloth is difficult though. Look, he's got an arm now. Oh, what song is this? I'm listening to this playlist, trying to think the music, and I'm trying to think of what videos we used him in, because Hooded makes all the music.
So these are all related to a Pokemon of some kind.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what goes up but never comes down? What goes up but never comes down? Goes up but never comes down. Now I gotta put him down. He's getting a little too squishy. So if the clay gets too warm, it mushes really easy.
So you know the answer to what goes up and never comes down, right, Neil?
What is at the end of a rainbow? What is at the end of a rainbow? Like, super easy. Okay. Oh, scuzzy. Sorry, I just looked at the dog's food is too big because we didn't get her. She has a small little itty bitty baby mouth, and it's super cute. And we accidentally bought her the wrong food that's a little too big, and so sometimes she leaves the big chunks
on the floor for us to step on, like Legos.
On the floor, like that's too big of a chunk for her. She likes chunks this big. Back in the bowl. She's the weirdest picky dog. She does not like all natural food. She likes her garbage food.
Processed like we like it. She learned well from her humans.
Oh no, I knew I was gonna mess up that thing. Okay. See, that was too early, but I know what I'm doing now. So we'll take that off and we'll do that again later. But I know what I'm doing for that.
So you've done a lot of course you do. Of course you do. You've done a lot of cross-stitching.
Okay.
What do you like about cross-stitching?
Well, like with all crafting, it keeps my fingers busy.
The idle hands are the devil's plaything.
I have a problem with my anxiety where I like to pick at my fingers, and if you see sometimes in some of my videos, my fingers go through various stages of disrepair. So cross-stitching, I got to sit and watch TV and like just stitched out like the rows, and it was kind of satisfying to watch it come together. Like, I mean, any crafting for me does that. How does that pertain to what you just said?
What?
I'm just thinking it out loud. Don't mind me. But yeah, crafting for me helps, like, not only is it relaxing and satisfying to be able to finish something or be able to make something of my own, but it also keeps my hands busy, so I'm not just getting distracted by the fact that, like, I can feel a hangnail, or the end of my nail is crooked, or that it's a little dry and so there's something poking up and I have to fix it. Because if I feel it, I have to fix it. And crafting kind of keeps me from doing that. It's kind of my coping mechanism for that part of my anxiety. Keeps it in check.
What in the world?
Also, cross-stitching is fairly easy to do. The tricks are not too hard.
So here's a harder one.
What goes up, it never comes down.
Age.
Age goes up, but never comes down. What? Hello, Anne McGregor. Welcome in. We're working on a little Grogu for Neil.
And there's an interesting riddle I pinned to the chat now. I hope I did. There it goes. Let us know if you think you have the answer to that bad boy.
Oh. I'm gonna do a small stretch. Oh, today was a rough day at work. Lots to do. My favorite thing to say at work, and it cracks me up, is I never realized why my parents were so irritated by me and my brother singing "This Is a Song That Never Ends." And it's because in reality, that's what they were living in the moment, that it never ended. Aww. Little sleepy baby. I'm used to saying little sleepy bogans for my dog. Because the last stream y'all heard her snoring. Anne is here.
Aww. I should get Leo camp. We got a kitty up here too.
Oh, so Anne, I was thinking one of these days I was gonna do a ditto before I send out your clay bits that I'm gonna make you, and I'm gonna send it with you if you can get it to Mitch, and then I'll post the video so that way yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. So that way because I think you and J-Man are friends in real life, so you could get it to him, right? Or you know at least how to do that.
Grudges. Good answer,
Oh.
Anne. So she got some nubbins.
Good job, Anne.
Alright. So 5 points to whoever you want, and 5 points in your own cup.
Oh. One of my jobs I used to work a while ago. I used to work with yes. I will have assigned energy in there for him. One of my jobs, I used to work with teens with disabilities, and they were in group homes to be able to help process their emotions in the way they were feeling things. And so 5 to Weedle. And so that was probably one of my favorite jobs. And so and working that job taught me a lot of things. I got what you were saying. Working that job taught me a lot of things that everybody should be taught. Like how we as humans process our emotions, and where certain things come into play. So like in real life, Neil, IRL is in real life. So like one of the things I've learned or I've come to understand a little better about is how anger isn't. I've always seen anger as not a primary emotion. It always has something else preceding it, whether some other emotion preceding it. So you have if you're hurt, anger can come after that hurt. If you're tired, or if you're even hunger, can cause this kind of emotions. And
they call it hangry, I believe.
Hangry. But that job really taught me how we as humans Because we had to teach them those tiny little steps and point out to them when I see that you're not really angry, you know, you're beating me up. I mean, I've never gotten injured at a job so much as that job because... Oh,
Hey,
hello,
there's our
Bryant!
How you liking the dratini?
My favorite buddy. But, so, but yeah, so that was a fun job. I really kind of miss it. But the companies that I've worked for, they're not good companies. They don't really are. I mean, they're more there for the money that they can get out of these individuals that have to learn, that we learn easier, more readily available to us. We're better able to process our emotions. Sometimes, not everybody. I mean, I have problems processing my anxiety. That job helped with that. Helped me be able to get through to the next step when I can be back at a baseline of calm.
I'm pretty sure it's the boys that don't have emotion. It's the men that do.
What has a bottom at the top? What has a bottom at the top?
That's a head scratcher.
That is a scratcher. Oh, how am I liking this? I kind of miss my centerpiece that I messed up. Because that was really, it was making it really come together. But I'm going to smush it, so I need to put it on last. But I know how I'm doing it. LOL, your legs. Oh, that's a good one.
Ah, that is
That's a good one. I love it. I don't know if they can hear the noises outside. We have the windows open.
I don't think it'll matter. Nobody seems to be bothered by it.
See, exactly, Anne. That's exactly, what is their unmet need? I love it. Because that's what it is. Anger is not...
I mean, emotions themselves are so interesting. Where do they originate in the body? Do you know?
Emotions?
Yeah. Where do they come from?
I know fear is in your amygdala, right?
It's definitely in the brain.
Well, yeah.
Are there emotions out here?
Out in your hand?
Yeah.
No.
I guess I should specify because he can't see me. I think that some people would say that if there's a neurotransmitter present, then there's an emotion present.
So, Anne, yes, we are still in the new spot. We did figure out the internet issues.
We were permanent to this spot, too.
Yeah, we're permanent to this spot until we decide to move around.
Which then will be like moving to different states and different places.
Yeah. Anne says we can come move to Canada.
I would love to experience another country, even if it is Canada. Not that there's anything wrong with Canada. I love Canada, too. People are awesome. Everything's awesome.
I'm scared of people.
We are behind in chat.
They are behind in chat. Am I behind in chat? I think I'm live. Oh, this is a... Neil?
Oh, I already pinned it and then I unpinned it. Smart, Tony.
When it's offered, soon rejected. When I'm used, I am useless. Once offered, soon rejected. In desperation, oft express the intended, not protected. Wow. That's difficult. Make his little scarfy and his little arm.
So there's a tough one for you, Anne. Do you know that one? And Crystal says Cheesy can try and figure it out too, because I think this one's a pretty tough one if you haven't heard it.
Oh, I have a clever thing to do in the future now. Thank you, dear.
A what?
I said I have a clever thing I can do in the future now.
What?
Asking them. See if they picked up on it. And only one person can answer. That's a good one. So I'm making the little sleevey cuff now with my little toothbrush. I don't know how. You guys can't see me doing it. It's so difficult to try to do this on camera. One of these days we'll get a better camera so I can have better angles. So everything.
Well, I mean, the intention here is to get a new camera for this particular part so that you guys have a really good view, and then use the camera using here out of it. Doggo.
Yeah.
And then you guys can give snacks to appendage instead of loops if you don't, or nibbins if you don't want them.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The second hand half gives it
See,
up.
I always thought it was the other way around. The first part makes more sense to me than the second.
It's because your brain works funny.
In desperation, oft expressed, the intended, not protected. A poor excuse was the answer I had, but yeah, that's
An alibi. When I'm used, I'm useless. Once offered, soon rejected. In desperation, oft express.
All right, I got
The intended,
and
not
got some
protected.
nibbins. We got a while before we reach 150. I feel like.
I think we should do a Pokedex.
Okay.
A Pokedex trivia.
All right.
Are you ready for me?
Yep.
I'll show off little Gurgu's arm.
You have 5 nibbins to give away to anybody you want.
Yeah, and you got 5 nibbins to give out.
It doesn't have to go to one person. It doesn't have to go to anybody.
You can spread it out however you want. Okay. I'm trying to kind of trade. Can you carry in your hand? Alright, so we are going to do strong electricity courses through the tips of its claws. A light scratch causes fainting in foes. We'll see if anybody gets these. So, strong electricity courses through the tips of its sharp claws. A bonsai tree.
I mean, that is the answer, right?
A light scratch causes fainting in foes.
Strong electricity courses through the tips of its sharp claws.
Not a bonsai.
Fainting in foes. I should.
I feel like I'm going to muss these up too. So I'm trying not to touch them too much. What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? Sugar cookie tree? That's not the answer, but...
It's not Togedemaru. Have we done Togedemaru?
We have not done Togedemaru yet. A palm tree!
Is that a riddle or is that a pun?
It's both. I like
We haven't
punny
done Lucario
things.
either. It's not Lucario. Oh, it is the palm tree. Okay. Alright, here's another one.
Alright.
Just keep it rolling. Just keep it rolling with these riddles.
There are 4 days which start with the letter T. Oh, I know the answer. Okay. Go back. It's not Zubat because electricity is important in this. And it is a Pokemon I have.
Here's
There's
the next
Anne.
one.
Anne got that one right.
And got that one right.
By gathering their tails together, they collectively generate powerful electricity from their claws. Ooh.
Hey!
Java Rack got it.
Alright, so I got Java Rack and
And
Ann McGregor.
Getting nibbins.
And Ann McGregor can list as many people as she wants, and they're all going to get nibbins.
She lists some for her other ones.
I didn't see it. We went too fast.
Anne, you have 2 sets of nibbins to give out. 5 each to anybody you want. However many you
So
want
10.
to whoever.
And
Yeah.
then 5 for Java Rack.
And then Java Rack, pick people to get your 5 nibbins. Alright, he's got little sleeveys now.
What are you doing?
She's... Has anybody ever seen The Princess Bride?
Ooh.
Java Rack loves the Luxray line.
Yeah, we got Shinx and Lexio. Lexio's over there by the
Alright,
door.
No, look,
Oh,
he's
did
right
you put
here.
him back?
Yeah, I put him here. So here's my little shinks I made. I don't know if I'm in camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will switch it.
2 to GED and 3 for myself. He wants to have
You
3
got
extra. Neil, Javarak, Bryant, Greymon, and Weedle. And
All
you
right.
got 5 more because you got
Well, I think that's 2 each then
2 each. Okay.
for each of the people.
And then there's my Luxio.
And then we also had Bryant.
Ooh. All right, his little scarfy. They were actually really fun to make, the Luxio and the Shinx. Yes, eventually I will get to Luxray.
Yeah.
In the future.
Look good too.
I try to keep.
And then if you win, you can actually claim all 3 of them, and we'll put them all in the same setting.
X-ray vision himself. X-ray vision. Okay. Is that... No, that's not long enough. I gotta lengthen it out some more.
Yeah, Nibbins all around. And one of these days DSC is going to win, and I haven't seen him at all lately.
He's here and there and everywhere. He's been in a couple.
Well, he hasn't been in our stream, but that one time.
But the one time, yeah.
And he's going to win soon, is what I'm saying. And hopefully that'll be a nice surprise if he does.
It would be. I'd have to figure out. Drop it, Neil. I won't answer. Okay, there we go. What starts with T, ends with T, and has T in it?
Oh, we already did that.
I know the answer. No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
It's
Nope.
up in the crystals right here. And got it.
Yeah, no. It's a different one. What starts with T, ends in T, and has T in it. I know the answer.
Oh, I need to dismiss it. I missed that. Where is it? Okay.
I know the answer. That's the answer. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this scarf is not turning out how I want. I was trying to stretch it out a little bit. But I do want it on the flatter side.
And figured it out.
Anne knows it. She said she wasn't answering it.
Yeah, but she didn't know.
She's giving the other people in the chat. Can I sing the song? Not yet, Anne. There is a song associated with it. Alright. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, has anybody ever seen The Princess Bride? Oh. This will go under. This will come up over the top. And then there's a flap. Well, why'd they have to put a flap in his scarf? That makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense. It's probably folded. It's a collar that's folded over. Well, he's not getting a collar folded over. This is going to be my interpretation. I get to say the rules. I'm just getting it really close to what the rules are. Anybody else know this trivia or this riddle? Otherwise, I'm going to give it to Anne. And That was a good one. I like the lettery ones. Tip me over and pour me out. Alright, time to fluffy up his scruffy. Did you have to work today, Anne?
Can you do the dance?
Yeah, I can do the dance.
Then she probably had to work.
No, I don't know if I can do the dance. I just know the end bit where you like, tip me over and pour me out. That's all I got. That's all the dancing you're getting from me. Because I stand all day at work, you did have to work today. Because I have to stand all day at work and there's music going on, I'm always moving and it helps me like shift my muscles into different positions so that way it doesn't hurt as much. It still hurts, but it doesn't hurt as much. I'm gonna do this trick.
I am giving Neil some points for coming up with the
She can do the dance that. Can she do the dance without singing it? No. I must sing it. It's like required. Yay, he's gonna stay so I can do this without touching him too much.
super glue a little spike there so you can stick something on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up spiking myself.
That's good though.
I don't know if I want to spike it
Good
myself.
for the character. Blood is also really good in crafting.
My blood, sweat, and tears.
Blood. And sometimes pee.
No, ew, you're gross. Please excuse my husband. He's kind of
Gross.
something. He's kind of something.
I mean, Bear Grylls figured out how to make pee a craft.
I can't anymore with you. How can you do the dance without singing it? It won't make it won't make sense. It just you have to. I don't know the words without dancing. That's not working like I want it to. Okay. Do 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 do. I wonder if this would have been easier if I didn't attach it yet. But too late. What? I had a question and I was going to ask it and then it disappeared into the ether.
We got a new riddle in chat.
We got a new. There is only. Where is the only place where today becomes before yesterday? Oh, I can't. Anne answered that really quickly.
Easy. Thank you.
Wow. Weedle's on the ball. Okay, if Weedle is there, he can get.
Oh, I thought he was. She was just saying give Weedle the points.
Oh, I figured that meant yeah, Weedle got it. So Weedle has to choose.
Well, Weedle got the points.
Weedle got points, yes, but Weedle has to choose whom to give a max of 5 points to, any combination. What do you think so far, Neil? If you can see anything. I don't think you can see anything. Ba-doo. There's his little body. And his head will go there. Ow!
Are you going to be able to get the black with resin in it?
We'd have to cook this today to do that.
We could do it. You want to do it?
If I get this done.
Okay.
3 to Ann, 2 to Neil.
Boom.
You got it, Weedle. So the goal is for his little eyes. Let's see if I can figure out where to point. I can't figure out where to point. Where's my fingers? Okay, here we go. For his little eyes, since they are like glass and beady, I'm gonna put little balls of clay there.
Little black clay, yeah.
Little black clays of balls. And then once I baked it, and I can bring it out, I'm going to put UV resin in there and harden it so that way it's nice and glistening.
It looks like it's got shiny eyeballs.
What is... I used to have a lot of riddles. A lot of riddles in my head, and now they're gone. But
that's going to be the hardest part, isn't it?
Yeah, the head's gonna be... The head and the hands are gonna be probably the hardest.
Delicate work.
That's why I started with the body first, so I can get my brain wrapped around the idea of a little Grogu.
Black glaze and moles.
By the way, Bryant, just so you know, I don't think we've told you yet. We did move to a new spot, so we're not at our old spot. We're at our new spot. Which has, like, a really big dog run over, like, right... like, over there. I know that doesn't help y'all. But kind of, like, south from us. And, we can take our puppy out there and play with her. And I chased her. What can you hold in your right hand, but never in your left hand? Your left hand. Yeah. That one's a good one.
Alright, should I get some points out to Anne and Neil again? Or does he want to give it to someone else?
So was that Anne or was that Weedle that answered that?
That says thanks, Weedle.
Does say thanks, Weedle. Oh, he's saying thanks to Weedle for giving him 2 points. 2 nibbins.
Oh.
Points, nibbins, points. Okay. I'm really nervous about his hands. The red man lives in the red house. Blue man lives in the blue house. Who lives in the white house?
The orange man.
The orange man. No, the orange man doesn't live in the White House anymore.
Hashtag not my president.
I'm not playing anymore. Anne's getting them all.
I don't know the answer to this one.
I know the answer to this one. You had it right.
It's the white man.
Yay! We did get the perma spot finally. The president! Java Rat got it right.
Hey, Java Rat gets points.
I think it's because you said the orange man.
Who's the orange man?
Orange man. What president we had that's orange?
Jefferson Tyler? Java Rat, I need some points to give away.
So Java Rat, give away some points. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Does Grogu only have 3 fingers and no thumb?
Do you want a bigger picture?
No, I just need a different angle on that reference there. Oh, that's a good one. His little buddy right there. Yeah, he's got 3 fingies. I mean, no arms. But has lots of eyes but can't see. Javarick says Anne, Weedle, Neil, Bryant, and DEG.
Easy peasy. Sprinkle
A
them down.
potato! I like potatoes. I like potatoes as hash browns. I like potatoes as potato chips. I like... What's the only way I don't like potatoes? Au gratin. I'm not a big fan of potatoes au gratin. They're good. I'm timing Anne out. Don't you dare time her out. What has ears but can't hear? It's similar to the other riddle that was just had. I think this hand might...
What has hearing but can't ears?
What has hearing but can't ears?
Potatoes are the best.
P-O-T-O-T. Oh, potato bread is the best. I love potato bread. And then you get like a potato bread bowl and put potato soup. It's like potatoception. Turnips. She can hear the birds on the stream.
There's also in the song.
Oh.
But there's birds outside. This is Evie.
Oh, this is Evie?
Evie has the birds.
Evie does have the birds. No wonder why Anne likes this song. This is the Evie song. Ba-da-ba-ba. DB. I know she's getting antsy. Old Pupperino.
Corn.
It is corn. The answer is corn. I like corn too. I like mixing my mashed potatoes and my corn all in one. I was looking for a tool. No, I wasn't. I was looking for wire. I need some wire. Alright, Hooded, you gotta pick 5 people. You got the answer right.
Now I'm gonna give Pendage a treat.
You can give Pendage a treat instead of giving...
I can just give a Pendage a treat. I love giving a Pendage a treat.
Corn.
And eventually everyone can see me give a Pendage a treat, and then they can give a Pendage a treat if they want to.
Not sure if I'm liking this hand.
Good doggo, isn't she? Yeah. Good girl.
His fingers are a little strange to try to do. And I think instead of trying to do another clay, I can paint them later with the little fingertips. I think that would be a better option than trying to make itty bitty little fingernails. Oh, I made him a fork. Yes, I did watch that video, Who Loves Corn. Then I watched a video where there was a corn he didn't like very much. Oh. Oh. Half the amount of clay, which is, no, that was not half.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
It's corn. Oh, there's a song. There's one with a song. That's pretty funny. They remix him.
What?
They remix him in a song. It's pretty good.
He's cute.
He is cute.
Super adorable. Nan gets 5 points for something that's so adorable.
What was I gonna say?
The only thing more beautiful than corn is potato. Because potato is like having bread, but that's a vegetable. And you can do so much. It absorbs flavor so well.
When I was growing up, and me and my brother had to cook dinner, Mom said that we could have potato with our meal, but we had to have an actual vegetable with it too. Potato is not a vegetable in our house. It was a carb. And then as I got older, she's like, yeah, eat all the potatoes you want. Yeah, the remix is way better. Pew, pew. These little thingies are getting at me. Pew, 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 pew. I think
What's that old line from Lord of the Rings about potatoes? You can mash them, boil them, stick them in a stew.
Yeah, mash them, boil them, stick them in a stew.
Hash browns are amazing. French fries are amazing. We currently live in Idaho too, so potatoes are plentiful.
All the potates. I was once asked if I would keep one forever and lose the other forever. What would I choose? French fries or chips? I chose potato. Because then you can make your own French fries or chips. But it makes really good French fries. He should make French fries again. I should ask Hooded to make me more French fries.
You get a grill. You can grill some hot dogs and have a fryer outside in our cast iron pot. And fry some French fries with hot dogs.
Ooh, French fries and hot dogs. Alright, these hands are driving me crazy. So let's shape the head. Let's shape a head. And then come back to the hands. When I figure out how to do this. That's so hard when I answered because I hadn't even registered it wasn't an option. Potato.
How do I get back in?
Click that. Oh, no. Go to create. And click there. Boom.
Didn't mean to close out of it.
Hope it doesn't mess with it. Rude. I'm not doing anything on the stream, like this camera angle. I'll move the camera a bit.
So, was there an answer to what kind of room has no doors or windows?
What kind of room
So
has...
I'm thinking the answer is the one that you build in The Sims to kill your Sims with.
No, what kind of room has no doors or windows? Breathing room. What kind of room has no doors or windows? A broom? Not a bedroom or a boiler room? Oh, that's a quote from something, isn't it, Ann?
Basement way deep underground.
Yeah, but it has a door to get into the basement.
It's an elevator.
Elevators have elevator doors.
Not if you just drop the person from the top of the roof. And you just make it disappear. You just drop them.
Just drop them. Just drop them. Got one and didn't know. It's not going to be a structure. It's going to be like...
Personal space?
No, it's going to be something with the
A
word...
breathing room. You just said that.
Yeah, breathing room. What has something... See, broom. Broom is funny. Yeah, see? Broom is funny. Because it has room in it. Alright, that's too much clay for the head.
Personal space isn't the answer?
Well, no, because it doesn't have room in the name.
It has to have room in the name because there's room within the personal space.
What kind of room doesn't have the word room in it?
But it's a room, a contained space, contained by your personal boundary.
Weedle says mushroom! That's good. That's good.
That's not a space. That's contained. That's an
It
object.
didn't say space. It says what kind of room has no door or windows, and a mushroom.
But then how is it a room if it's a mushroom?
It's a mushroom. See,
But
Weedle is correct.
How in the world is that a
Give
room?
Weedle his nibbins.
I will give him his nibbins when it makes sense.
It has the word room in it.
And therefore it is a... I want to Google room. I'm going to Google it. What is a room?
No. It's a pun riddle, okay?
It is not a riddle. It's a pun.
It's a pun riddle.
Let's call it what it is.
Like...
That's a pun.
Like what's red and bad for your teeth?
I mean, lots of things.
What's red and bad for your teeth? Hooded doesn't like puns, apparently. He's not all that punny.
Yeah, it's not funny, it's punny. And punny isn't funny. It's punny.
No, Cheesy don't get no nibbins. She gets the joy of hanging out with people
Apparently, Miss McGregor has heard of this one.
A brick! It is a brick.
That's a riddle. Because the answer is brick. But couldn't it also be like heavily wrapped red present thrown at your face? And that could be an answer. What about a full can of red soda? Coca-Cola. That's red and bad for your teeth. In lots of different senses.
A lot of different senses. Nope, it's a brick. Answer is a brick, because I say answer is a brick. One of my ever favorite funny jokes is, what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? Ooh. And then after that one, let's do another Pokedex trivia.
Pokedex trivia. A red ball, yes.
A red ball.
Excuse my burp. Just burped.
You just burped?
On stream.
How rude. You're so rude. I love you. Red Jujubee. Red Jujubee. That's bad.
Jujubee's chewy texture is so tough.
It's so tough. That's why my work has things called Juju fish, and they're kind of like the texture mix between a Swedish fish and a Jujubee.
Swedish fish is like almost spot on for that dense gummy texture.
And they're like perfect. One is lighter.
One is a little lighter.
Yeah. So that is right. I like the way I read it a long time ago. It was one's a little lighter. But Anne is right. Anne answered my riddle. She gets some nibs.
You know, you have access to loops.
I have no access to no loops.
No, you just tell me they get a loop, and I give them a loop.
Fine. Give Anne and Weedle a loop because... But also the sugar is not good for your teeth. No, the sugar is not good for your teeth.
A bloody fist isn't good for your mouth. Especially if it has, like, AIDS or something.
Alright. Stop it with the words. Pull up my Pokedex trivia.
Yeah.
Please and
Trivia
thank you.
Right up. Ding.
Okay. Now, this is not going to be a Pokemon. So it's not really a Pokedex trivia.
It's a race of being.
It is a race of being. And I targeted this one specifically to one person. Gross. Okay. This being is always hungry, constantly looking for food to snack on. From appetizing snacks like a bright blue cookie or a nice cup of bone broth, to stranger concoctions like a live bowl of tentacle chowder, frog eggs, and newly spawned ice spiders from a cave. And I want to see how many people know this bit of information. So not a Pokemon. I'll do a Pokemon after this one. But I did this one specifically with someone in mind.
Snorlax.
Man, I said not a Pokemon. Trying to get this ear fleshed out. Hee hee. Because it's flesh. I think I'm going to decide to make him a little cutesy. Cookie Monster! No, because I don't think Cookie Monster would eat tentacle soup. Or chowder, or whatever it was. Alright, bring up the other a little bit. I want to read it too. Nope, next one over. Okay. Right. Okay. As a force-sensitive being, using the force is second nature for this being, which enables him to tap into powerful abilities. And that's where I'm going to stop that one at. Baby Yoda! And McGregor got it.
It's not Baby Yoda.
Well, yeah. What's Baby Yoda's actual name?
I don't know. Does he have an actual name?
He has an actual name.
Because this isn't his name. This is his race.
No, it's his name.
Oh, I always thought it was the race.
They don't have a name.
Somebody told me that.
I think... No, I don't think they have a name for the race. Or if they do... Starts with an M. No, it starts with a G.
So I googled it, and it says Baby Yoda's name is Grogu. His name was not revealed until season 2, episode 5.
I never watched Star
Wars. Referred
Wars.
to as child, baby, kid,
Asset bounty
target,
donor.
And then at the end of season 3, it becomes something Din Grogu.
Yeah, becomes.
That's for the Mandalorian's sake.
Yeah. Grogu. Yeah, and gets Nibbins for that. Answering that question. I did that because we're making Grogu today, so I figured I'd throw a bit of trivia about him.
Don't we have 3 new Star Warses coming out? Planned to come out?
I have no idea. I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars. My family always was, and so we watched it.
Alright, Star Wars news.
Star Wars news.
See what it says.
Oh, it's getting warm. So, our AC is incredibly loud. And so, we have the windows open. I don't know how we're going to do this when it gets hotter outside. I know, I don't know what happened to Neil. Neil just bounced it. He would have gotten that so quick. I know Neil just loves hanging out in chats, and we're trying to make it to where Neil can get Nibbins too. Look at that little face. I can't wait till I put that on there on the actual stream. How hot is it there? It was
85 at the top.
Yeah, it hit 85 today. And it's not too bad in here right now with the windows open and everything. But I don't know what we're going to do when it hits like 110 here. And the dog's going to have to get shaved before it gets too hot because she has all the fur. And I got to shave her down a little bit.
This was posted today. There's a new exciting update on Taika Waititi's upcoming Star Wars film for fans of the franchise. Lucasfilm made lots of announcements at Star Wars Celebration, the biggest among them being the reveal of 3 new Star Wars movies. One of them will follow Rey as she builds a new Jedi Order. Another will be a massive culmination event from the Dave Filoni focusing on the Mandoverse. And the third will tell the story of the first Jedi. One project in particular, however, was missing in action, Taika Waititi's long gestating Star Wars film. So there's going to be new Star Wars coming.
Ooh.
According to sources, the filmmaker remains very excited about the project, which is now set to begin filming in 2024.
Nice.
But the for a long time, the rumor was that his film was going to be the next Star Wars film. In fact, at one point in time, whispers noted how production could have begun as early as May or April of 2023, which isn't happening. So, new Star Wars coming out, and it seems like the second one's going to be heavily focused on the Mandalorian part of the...
A lot of people love the Mandalorian line. Had to Google the conversion. Oh. Yeah, I would have had to Google that conversion too. Wait, don't drop the baby. Yeah, and during the summer, it gets quite a bit hotter. You do Can you do conversion for me? Fahrenheit to Celsius.
For what?
Because I want it like...
For what temperature? What number do I put it?
How hot does it normally get here? Like 110? So last year...
About 43 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, so it could get up to 43 degrees Celsius outside. And to do a stream with no AC, we're going to have to figure out how to make it not so bad.
See?
Oh, well, we can't do it there because the box has to be there. I was on a food hunt. You missed the Grogu trivia, Neil. Had I known you weren't here, I would have waited till you got back. Yes, what did you get, Neil? I want to see... Well, I want to see you
Two
type...
separate things, or did you get chocolate milk? And for some reason you're telling us the two different things.
43. Yeah, we're not even like the hottest it gets here. Because I know... Because, that 43 is 110 Fahrenheit. And so... I used to live in Arizona, and it gets to like 120s. 110 is the highest it ever got here last summer. And that was...
it rarely gets
It
that
rarely gets that
We
high.
usually stick in the 90s during the summer.
But I grew up in weather that was like 120
Which is probably somewhere
degrees.
in the 30s for Celsius.
No, go bigger. Probably 50s.
90s is a 50 degrees
Oh,
Celsius.
90s. 90s. Okay, I didn't hear you say 90s. How do I want to make his nose?
Yeah.
It was 23 on
fun,
Saturday.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
It was that temperature yesterday, and I was out all day, and
You got
I
a
just
sun.
couldn't even get up the next day. It was so much energy.
Yeah, he slept a lot today. Because he got some...
I'm running on an energy drink now, as you can tell.
He's got some little bit of sun sickness.
And I drank a gallon of water, so know that at least I got.
Oh no, almost 2. You almost drank 2 gallons of water by the time.
By the time it was over.
Yeah, by the time the day was over, yeah, you had about 2 gallons of water in you. I'm not making him his little nose like I want. Get. Oh, hush your butt.
That better not be so loud people get hurt by that.
Don't be rude.
You keep that face careful and quiet.
You can type in the chat, watch for the bark.
No.
It's too late.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. Stop it. No, we did not put you up here so you could bark at things.
The dog has to protect us from all the scary things. Okay, wasn't so bad.
You need to stop being loud. Yeah.
She has to protect us from all the things.
Which is the big scary thing that needs to be big and scary.
If you can get a Biscoff Belgian chocolate bar.
Oh, I bet that's good. We had some
we had
Biscoff ice cream.
Biscoff ice cream bars.
Oh my god.
Those were so good.
Well, not to mention the ice cream pint we had a couple times. We had an espresso one and a chocolate one and then a caramel one. Oh man.
Yeah, there was that. What else do we have?
Cookie butter, which is
yeah,
all Biscoff.
Biscoff butter.
If you ever get that cookie butter from Biscoff, that stuff's so good.
If we see the word Biscoff on something, we buy it and try it.
It's
What was the bark? That was bark and no bite. We've never seen her bite anybody.
Well, except for me. She'll bite me.
Yeah, we'll play rough with her.
Right? So you got?
But we never seen her intentionally bite at somebody unless she thought they were playing or they had a treat in their hand. But that's not to say tree.
Which is not true, because cinnamon is bark and that stuff has a lot
Anne
of
was
bite.
doing another riddle. What has bark and no bite? A dog.
Yeah, most dogs have a bark and no bite.
No.
That's where the metaphor comes from.
It's a tree.
I don't know, cinnamon is quite bitey.
Cinnamon is quite
It
bitey.
is tree bark.
I've gone a little cartoony with this face. That's going to be difficult to do, but I think if I lay it out, I can get a little closer. Hey. How'd that happen? Do you? Where'd that other little piece go? I already put it down? I'm losing clay pieces. I've already dropped a piece of clay. I don't think I told you guys that. I drop clay all the time. Joop, joop. I actually was thinking about getting some ice cream today for after the stream.
That would be a good idea. Something nice and cool.
But I was at a gas station and it's expensive. Oh, pull a little head on there. See what it looks like. It's getting there. Okay, the head not being as detailed is not scaring me as much. But now I gotta make his little lippies. He's kind of got a downward. Let's give him a little thin.
Got really high cheekbones and no cheekbones under it.
Cut into that a little. Ta-da!
Do you think that working with clay is an expression of you in any way?
Oh!
Or is it just a medium in which you can display, talent or something?
I think. Oh, that's a hard question because I don't know if it's.
Put that in your own identity.
I mean, working with clay definitely fulfills a need of like expression that I kind of can't do with drawing, or that I have a difficult time to do with drawing. Because this has been, for me, significantly easier to do than drawing ever did. I struggled really hard with it. I took some drawing classes in college. And with instruction and guidance and all that, I was able to do some pretty cool things, and I don't have those things anymore. They are long gone. That was a while ago. Take a picture of the ice cream Carl got me today. Ooh. Yes, I want to see that.
Up here, I can throw it up on the screen here.
We need a clay drop counter, yes. Oh, depends on how often I drop clay on stream.
It's not there yet.
No, it's not. Neil, the other day you you made English muffin. Oh, the English muffin with the eggs looks so good.
I diced up potato, like probably 3 or 4 of them, into fine cubes, and then sauteed them in some butter with some chipotle seasonings, and then would top that with some pepper and eggs, scrambled.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really good. I threw a little Cholula hot sauce on top of it.
It was really good. Doop.
What if I did that more often?
Wow.
Think about it in a little bit.
Okay.
I also put Worcestershire sauce inside of the potatoes today. Just like put probably like 2 tablespoons instead of salt. Kind of get a little more of a smoky flavor. I think it worked really well. I got that Worcestershire sauce. It's like saying rev of room.
Rev of room.
Rev of room. It's not rev of a room. It's rev of room.
Yeah, rev of room.
The room and rev of.
When I record the shorts and I'm recording the audio for it, I cannot even count how many times I restart because I say a word. Or I combine words together.
You guys ever have that problem? Pretty sure it's a common problem. Oh, sorry, Squish. Sorry, got her fur there.
You got her fur. You being mean to your bogies.
Never. I love my Squish.
I'm not liking that. His lippies.
She's such a good one.
Let's do another Pokedex entry.
Huh?
Hi.
Did you say something?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Pokedex entry.
Oh, okay. Pokedex entry. Sorry, I don't know.
Well, I gotta put his face down because he's getting a little sticky. Hee. Hee 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 hee.
Ooh.
Okay, this is gonna be an actual Pokemon. It can deftly dodge its foes' attacks while shooting fireballs from its nose. It roasts berries before it eats them. Oh, today's been a long day at work. So much to do. Oop, she posted it.
I guess I could. I could honestly do that pretty easily.
A nib and drop counter every time I drop.
Well, no, because every time I drop.
Okay, what's in the Elk Crossing ice cream?
Looks like walnuts, chocolate.
It
Looks like ribbons of chocolate.
has ribbons of chocolate. Create the ultimate sundae. I'm not a fan of Rocky Road. Tay-Pig! And got Tay-Pig.
Tay-Pig.
Tay-Pig! I did a video of the English muffins I not put on YouTube yet. Well, when you do, I definitely gotta watch that, because that looked kind of tasty. Hooded is not a fan of eggs, but I love eggs. Okay, these fingers. Deliciousness. Yeah, I know it's made of deliciousness. What's in the deliciousness?
What?
I asked her what's in the ice cream.
Elk's Crossing.
Elk's Crossing.
It's moose tracks is what it makes me think of. Let's ride!
Hello, let's ride. Welcome in. Ow, I hit my nose. We're making, so Neil was one of the winners in the last celebration stream. And so we're making him a little Grogu.
Oh, no, that sounds great.
Peanut butter chunks is good. But I don't like chunks of nuts in my food because it ruins the texture, but peanut butter does not ruin the texture. Oh, I do not like his face. Alright, we're going to try to zhuzh up his face a bit and make it better without messing it up. I want this tool. Can I zhuzh his face up? Grogu. I have not watched. There's a comic channel that every Saturday morning he does a live stream. It's called Breakfast with Brian. I've actually gone to the show and cooked breakfast live twice. Ooh.
What is going on with the camera?
Which one?
Oh no, I know what's going on. Never mind. It's because the camera. It's right. Never mind.
Okay. You scared me there.
I scared me too.
Oh. This next part's making me really nervous because, like, it's almost good. I'm almost happy with the face. But at the same time, it's not where I want it to be. Alright, another stretchy time. Really?
I gotta go. We gotta go. Right?
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna mess this up. Starting to get. Look at his face.
Ooh, it's getting there.
I know, but I feel like if I do anything to it, it's gonna mess it up. Like, I like the progress. I should put it aside.
On the top of his head. Is it the top of that?
Yeah, it's gotta get all wrinkles.
Well, it's more like there's a center line down the center, like right here.
Okay.
Or right here on your head. There's a line right here that you could put in that would make it. And then it kind of branches off from that, right?
Okay, it's been a tough week in the ex-girlfriend's. Oh. I'm sorry, Let's Ride. That's a lot of emotions to have to deal with all at once.
Yeah, a lot of those emotions could bring on anger, couldn't they?
Yeah.
That is a terrible tragedy.
You're making it hotter. Thank you.
You know, I was listening to Sawbones, and of course, she doesn't give out any medical advice, but there was somebody who asked her a question, and the question was something along the lines of, water tastes like spit, and I don't like to drink water anymore, and so I flavor all of my water. Am I still getting the water, or do you have to drink the water?
Just the plain water?
Or just you have to have the plain water, and her advice, I'm putting in quotes, was that as long as you're getting the liquid into your system, it's going to go through. So I'm with that lady. It tastes like spit, and fish have sex in it.
No,
so I don't want it in my system. I don't want to taste that.
You're such a... Oh... Okay. Sorry, I was thinking about what to do. So this is the other reason why I like clay. Water doesn't taste like anything. Yes.
What does your spit taste like? Think about it. Do you taste your spit?
Yeah.
Fish sex water. Yeah, you get it, man.
That's so gross. So this is the other reason why I like playing with clay. So like I was talking about before with playing with clay, where like instead of fussing over my fingers and picking at them, I can do stuff like this. So kind of like a fidget. And I do have a fidget in my purse. My awesome, awesome purse that Anne loves so much. See? My awesome purse. See if I can find my fidget quick. It's what I use at work mostly, because at work I kind of can't, whoops, do my normal stuff, so it's my little bicycle chain. Get it in frame. Get Gregory out of the way. My little bicycle chain.
Show them how it works.
So, alright.
You have two hands also.
Tap is the best, but I have had enough water from the hose. Yeah, I've had water from the hose. And technically all my water's from a hose. But yeah. So this satisfies that same need to do this on my hands when I get anxious. Ooh. Okay. I gotta get some figuring out of what to do for these hands. Like, I don't want to just like and have his hands like that. He's got hands tucked in. Okay. That's part of my problem. I get my water from a mountain spring.
Just that I can't get around the fact that it tastes just like, you have nothing in your mouth. Just like if you had spit in your mouth, it tastes the same. And we live in a world where you can make anything taste good. What are we doing? I'm drinking a lot of water and none of it sucks to taste. It's great.
Feeds the well I've got.
That's a pretty good spot to be.
Oh yeah.
Well water is special.
Well water is special. It doesn't just taste like spit. So, the funny thing is like, I hate the taste of flavored water. I know, or not flavored water, bottled water. Unless it is flavored water. But, bottled water definitely does have a different flavor than tap water. I really hate bottled water. It just does not feel right drinking it.
Unless you put the powder in it and make it taste better.
Unless you put powder in it and make it taste better. But I've always been a tap water. It's just too filtered. You need some of the minerals in it for it to taste good. You can taste the minerals.
Or you could put the minerals in that taste like raspberries and cherries and stuff. Those minerals are really good.
Or sometimes when I'm like thirsty and I want flavor, because sometimes water can dry my mouth out, which is weird. But it can make me like it feels bad after I drink it. And so there's this aloe water stuff, and it's got aloe chunks in it, and I like the taste of that, and it tastes good drinking. Dasani sucks. Dasani is the worst one. Like, the best bottled water that I've ever tasted is probably Fiji. So like, if they're, and that sounds weird, or there's a canned water called Death Water, and they taste pretty good. I can't have that on my neck anymore. Alright, let's see what happens when I do that. I'm gonna have to redo the hand again, but... Well, that's a little better. Okay, I think I can work with this. I can do this. Ooh, you get free Nestle water. Got the mineral filter built into my house. Yeah, like the Brita waters don't taste the same as just tap water. It's not right. Tap water. I think that's why I like our water here. Our water here tastes good because it comes from a hose.
I like it because I put cherry pomegranate flavors in it. It tastes amazing. And you can have it all the time, and it's like $3 for a year's supply of it. Well, maybe that may be a stretch, like a couple weeks.
The only thing, that's one of the funny things, not the only thing, but one of the funny things is I don't like ice in many of my drinks except for water. It has to have ice. It has to be,
Especially if it's flavored water.
it has to be like ice cold water. Stick to my beer.
It's good stuff. Nestle steals water, then bottles it up for mega profit.
Where do they steal water from?
Structure of aquasperm and eggs, essentially fertilizing fish species, which represents the vast majority of these Yeah, see.
Oh my goodness, Neil. Where did you... Holy cow. Yeah, see?
I think how much of that H2O that you have in your tap or in your spring contains gametes from both genders of fish? Probably not much.
They sell our own water back to us.
It's not our water, is it? It's water. There's water out in another part of space that's not ours. But how is that any different than the water that's on our planet that we're using?
Where's the space water?
I don't know. They said that. Well, I read somewhere that they found a giant bubble of water out in space, like bigger than where we live, bigger than our solar system or something.
Aquasperm swims just like fish.
Is sperm swim like fish? I mean, that's the truth, isn't it?
Why are we talking about these things?
Let me see if I can find that water.
Okay. You know what might have to happen? Oh, Neil, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this finished.
We're so close. Too.
I know, I'm really, really close to being done, but I'm, like... Trying to figure out these hands. You know?
So this is saying that water can only exist in ice out in space, and that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, okay.
I could have sworn I heard.
Hands are like the hardest things to draw. I wouldn't be surprised if they're the hardest things to sculpt. It's another way I can look at this. I'm trying to cut it out of the clay. This is the process you guys don't see on my sped up videos. Is like, if I have to reset, then I'm thinking about like what other approaches I can do. Okay, here's a different approach. We'll see how it works. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, here it is. I'm trying to find a good place to start from.
Okay. I have a question for the chat, though. What, and I know I've asked this to Neil in one of his streams. We get Ozark water, some of the bottled water. Purified. I don't want purified. Yeah. I watched a germ doc once that will ruin your life. I've watched Monsters Inside Us. Those are fun to watch. People get weird things and parasites and whatnot. My favorite one was a guy who got a pop, like the little tab, the pop tab, in his lung. And by himself at work when it dislodged itself and trapped the airway. And he had to give himself I don't think you can call it the Heimlich anymore. They had to call it something else, but he had to drop himself on a stool. So he had a stool and he had to drop himself to force it out. Yeah, dislodge it. It was crazy to watch.
So there's this article.
Oh, I had a question. Okay, go ahead.
Entitled "Scientists Have Found More Water in Space Than They Ever Knew Possible," in which it says The recent discovery of water on the moon has revolutionized current theories on the satellite's potentials, especially in terms of drinking water in space. And now scientists have found an enormous cloud of water vapor floating in space, located 30 billion miles away in a quasar, a massively powerful cosmic body. The water cloud is estimated to contain at least 140 trillion times the amount of water in all of the seas and ocean here on Earth. So, a huge amount of water vapor around a quasar.
That's crazy. Alright,
anyway.
I like this approach better. Is it giving me any better results? I don't know yet.
So you won't find water in space, but you'll find water vapor, a lot of it, and ice, a lot of that. The waters must be like in that Anthropocene. No, that's not the right word.
That's because space is actually water. Government secret.
Isn't there a Deep Rock Galactic is a video game in which you play dwarves and space is entirely Earth. But I haven't heard of a universe, an existence entirely water. Like you look up off of your whatever planet and there's just water out there.
I want bacon. It's the second time today I've smelt bacon.
But I know why.
Oh no, that the other time was, where was I at?
It is open.
It is open. Where was I at that I could smell bacon? Early in the morning. Where did I go there early? Oh. So my boss asked me to go to another gas station to pick up bags for work, and there's the burger place right next to it, and I can smell bacon from cooking in there. Yeah, see, it's infectious. Bacon.
If you say beer can with a British accent, it comes out bacon. Right?
Yes. No, not British. It's not British.
Jamaican.
Jamaican accent.
Bacon. That's what it is.
Can we get BLT stuff tonight?
Sounds fine to me.
You good with that?
You?
What fruit should I have with the BLT? I normally did grapes, but we can't share with the puppy the grapes. And we like sharing our fruit with our puppy. Alright, I'm liking this method a little bit better. Okay. Alright, we're back on track. See if I can get done in time.
You got this.
Red Stripe Cool Runnings.
Did you think we should get some Red Stripe beer and watch Cool Runnings?
What is Red Stripe? I've watched
It's
Cool
an
Runnings.
alcohol.
Is it? Oh, okay.
It's a beer. If I understand correctly, it's a Canadian beer, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. I guess I can Google it. Oh, we have some in Jackson's when I worked there. In a glass bottle, normally. Okay, you can see the bottle now.
Really? Oh, okay. Have you seen the video of the kid who tries bacon? No, I've not. Anne, why do you keep showing me these kids who eat these foods? Did he love the bacon?
If you wanna link that video, I can show it at least. I'm gonna Google that text though.
Okay, I'm liking this hand a lot better. Jamaican beer. He just keeps repeating bacon. Bacon! Eyes closed in pure bliss.
Bacon. Bacon.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Bacon.
Oh, he's drooling too.
Yeah, that's good stuff. And everyone's laughing at him for screaming the same word over and over.
Where's my other tool?
Oh, that's
Put your tools back.
like, and I'm going to give Anne some nibs.
Anne's getting nibbins. Hooded said so. Alright, let's see if we can get this hand off.
That kid's gonna be a famous actor. That's adorable.
That was adorable.
Cantaloupe.
Oh.
I think he nailed it.
I really, really love cantaloupe. We haven't decided if I'm allergic to it yet.
Well, we have asked that a couple times, but I don't know if everyone here has answered that. Because I remember Cheesy has said she likes bacon black olives.
Bacon and black olives. From anywhere.
And I've said that mine is
Cool Runnings, cool
sausage
movie.
and peppers and onions, usually. Especially if there's some provolone on top. But what's Anne's? What's Let's Ride's?
Yeah, Anne and Let's
I feel like
Ride.
Neil's answered the question too, but I forgot.
Well, the last time I had cantaloupe, though, I was fine. My favorite is bacon pepperoni with ham and extra sauce and cheese. Let's Ride, we can have pizza together. That sounds perfect.
Yeah. Throw a bunch of pineapple on there.
Oh, you're gross.
Making my day.
I really dislike pineapple.
I know, that's why we should get it more.
No, that's
Hey, Anne's on my side.
Hawaiian. No, Weedles is on your side.
Guido's on my. Of course he is. He's awesome.
Barbecue sauce on pizza is really, really good.
I liked the thin crust barbecue. That's
Yeah.
my favorite way to have barbecue. And then you put tomato sauce on that.
Oh, gotta make a pretty hole. I say Birkin. I'm not Jamaican. I know, is it the wrong place to put the hole? Yep, that was wrong. I'm gonna make this a little shorter. Stay in there. Wrong way around. Yoop, yoop, yoop. Yay! Alright, where is my... I like the odd barbecue chicken pizza with bacon. With bacon! Pizza with bacon! Like everything
yeah, but I'm saying
bacon.
specifically the barbecue pizza with chicken, bacon, and a little bit of onion
Oh,
on
why
the thin
onion?
crust, especially from Domino's. They have the best thin crust right now, I think. Of course, it's been a while since we've had a pizza other than Little Caesars in a while.
It's because it's like right there.
And cheap, yeah.
And cheap. I don't know, they're at like $7 a pizza now.
Yeah, but still. But nobody's talked about deep dish yet. There's so many options with deep dish too. It's so buttery and so good.
Black olives are the best. All olives. I like all olives. I haven't had an olive yet that I don't like. Yeah, see? Let's ride. We can have pizza together. I'm down for that.
Sounds like me and Weedle could have some pizza together too.
Yeah, you and Weedle can go get your pizza. Me and Let's Ride will go get our pizza. And just
That leaves Anne and Neil. What are you guys having for pizza?
Anne said she liked the barbecue chicken. She can come too. I'd be down for
I mean,
not the green pepper.
Supremes are awesome. Oh, why does everyone hate thin crust? That makes no sense. It's amazing.
I'm not a picky eater. I just keep olives off my pizza and mushrooms. Oh, mushrooms are gross.
Oh, you mean the room? You don't like having rooms on your pizza? Because apparently it's a room now.
Oh, you're killing me. See, I love having olives on my pizza. I like having
I feel like green olives would be good too.
green olives. Oh,
There's gotta be a way we can
I've
put
done
green olives
I've
on
done
pizza.
green olives on a pizza. There was one pizza place that did green olives. Anne likes green peppers on her pizza. You can have pizza with Anne. If you're gonna have pizza, no thin crust. I like the magic ones.
That's so... There's this famous Chicago pizzas that are the deep dishes are like lasagna size.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Have you ever thought about that?
That's go big or go home.
I mean, no, that's like too big. It's like you've gone so big that ooh, so good. Though.
Deep dish is nice too.
There's also like stuffed pizzas where you have like two pizzas layered on top of each
Listen,
other.
there's an especially good point in which thin crust is good. It's when you want to eat two pizzas by yourself, and so you eat the thin crust, and there's still room for the second pizza that's normal crust. What is pineapple? What's upside down? Neil, I know that answer.
Hey, Diamonds. Yes, cheese.
More
for
cheese.
Sure.
Hi, Diamonds. Welcome in. Neil is saying some pretty...
So that was a really good question, which means there's got to be more questions like that.
What does an upside down pineapple mean? More questions
no,
like
the one
that?
before that, the pizza one.
Yeah. Oh, his little fingers. Oh, I thought I had it good, and it's not coming out so good. Yes, Diamonds. Pineapples upside down are swingers. That's why I laugh when people like have pineapples decoration, but they don't know what that means.
What would happen if you put the top of a pineapple on a regular apple and then put it upside down? What would that mean?
That you're very, very weird. We don't do the swing. It was a way to signal, so you'd put a pineapple on your porch, and it was a way to signal to other people that you, like, before it became a swingers thing.
This is like 70s. Nobody does this anymore.
That your spouse had left the house. So when the pineapple was upside down, your callers could come knock on the door, and that it was safe to come in. Some say more than 3 flamingos is wife swapping. Wow.
Executor?
Executor.
Oh, an upside down pineapple.
70s key party.
I would say that the 70s were weird times, but so is the 2020s. So
it's just a pineapple. A pineapple doesn't have to mean anything. That
sounds like a quote from Freud, except for you replace pineapple with cigar.
A cigar just means it's just a cigar.
So when it's just a cigar doesn't have to mean anything. It's true.
I'm not liking his little hands. Okay.
That whole wife swapping thing is interesting.
I knew I was smart when I didn't give them my keys. I wanted to drive a few. I knew.
3 flamingos.
I
don't know.
I knew I was smart when I didn't give him my keys. 1, I wanted to drive with a few drinks. 2, I wanted to go home with both my own hands. Oh. Only if it's upside down, from what I understand. Yeah.
What about... Wait.
Oh my goodness, that's right.
Heyo! Great joke.
Oh, that's too funny. My friend Bryant, if he's still listening, would love that joke. But I imagine he probably fell asleep. You'll have to save that for him.
It'll be on YouTube, but you can go look it up. Give us a view. You can give him the time code and you go to it.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Oh, that finger's a little too big. So I was at work today and my fingers don't like to work normal sometimes. Think it's a self-diagnosed carpal tunnel issue. Anywho. And so I drop a bunch of stuff and I mistakenly said I was trying to say like my fingers are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and I said a whole different line. And I'm really happy that the person didn't say anything or comment on it because it was embarrassing. Yeah, so much YouTube to catch up on, man.
So the Doughboys, they occasionally do their Mount Rushmore of what?
I just forgot. I told Neil I was going to vote, and I forgot. Don't let me forget. I have to do that voting.
They talk about doing their Mount Rushmore of whatever, usually food related. So if I were to ask chat what their Mount Rushmore of potato was, meaning what 4 things are really good from potatoes, could I get 4 answers from people?
Thank you, That's Right. I really appreciate that. I'm happy you like it.
So you could put mashed potatoes, you can put French fries, you can put curly fries, you can put baked potatoes with all the toppings. Top 4 things with potatoes.
Top 4 things with potatoes.
Yes, they don't have to be in order, just the 4 things.
French fries, for sure. Mashed potatoes, for sure. Home fries. Hash browns. Ooh, especially stuffed hash browns.
That's 4 though, so...
What?
It said 4 things.
Yeah.
Those were the 4?
Yeah, those are the 4.
So potato chips aren't on there.
No. Like, if I had a choice between any of those 4 and potato chips, it'd be one of those 4.
You need to fix that. You've got to have chips in there. It's chips.
No, but fried potato chunks, man.
Home fries, hash browns, and fries are the same thing. Oh, baked cheese on mashed
Baked cheese on mashed potatoes.
Like that cottage pie we had.
Oh.
That was the other way around. That was potatoes on baked cheese.
Yeah, we made that cottage pie again. It was really good. Poutine. See? French fries, mashed potatoes, potato chips. What can you do with potato chips?
Dip. You can flavor them. There's like a million different flavors.
I'm sure that I can take the ranch dip you would dip French fries in, or your potato chips.
I guess you're not losing tortilla chips.
Yeah, I'm not losing tortilla chips. See? Sucker.
So let's see. You got this concept of Mount Rushmoring things. What about your Mount Rushmore of baked goods?
Ooh, baked goods.
Ooh, we got Ann McGregor talking about potatoes, saying curly fries.
Smooth mashed potatoes. Potato chips. Baked potatoes with sour cream, bacon, and... I think she meant to say, and covers chives?
Covered with bacon and
or just
covers.
buttered.
You're going to have to explain covers or explain a typo if it's a typo.
Why did the mashed potatoes turn red? Oh. Chives, see?
Yeah, okay.
Chives.
Chives is good. Covers are disgusting. I mean, why would you put covers?
Why did the mashed potatoes turn red?
Probably blood. Did you put glass in the mashed potatoes?
Yeah, did you put glass in the mashed potatoes when I ate them? Glass in my mouth and now red?
So you got
shredded hash browns.
Baked cheese on mashed potatoes, poutine, and then baked potatoes. And then shredded hash browns.
Shredded hash browns. Okay, now you take your shredded hash browns. And you're cooking them on the stove. And before you fold them over, you take sour cream and you put it in the middle, and bacon and cheddar cheese, fold it over.
And you put more bacon and sour cream and cheese chives on the outside.
Oh.
Because they turn red because they oxidize. Is that what you're referring to? Because that's the right answer.
No.
Like apples do it, but I don't know if that's.
Yeah, that's good. That's right. Well, that's why you had our potatoes in the fridge all chopped up in water.
Kept in water, so they don't oxidize. Well, they still oxidize, just slower.
Yeah, they turn brown instead of red.
And really, they cooked up nice and tasty.
Oh, they did. They were so good.
You see this question?
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember.
Because you can give her loves.
So, Mount Rushmore of baked goods.
What?
What?
It won't let me. You're gonna have to retype that whole thing, Diamond. That's too funny.
I don't know.
They saw the gravy train coming.
Oh!
Yeah, except for...
Ooh, Tots cheesy fries, baked potato with chili.
Oh, there you go.
London pizza. That I am not familiar with. He's getting some points because I gotta Google it.
And what do you mean by that? We do try to keep it family friendly. That was a typo from Diamonds. And I was like, oh yeah, allow that, because I don't see anything wrong with it. And it wasn't until after I tried to allow it that I wonder if Anne hit it. Blanch in water and keep water, and they stay good for up to a day, yeah? Oh.
Well, this is saying the new London pizza. So it says the new London style pizza is a thick Greek style pan pizza.
Tater tots are my least. That's my second least favorite way to eat a potato is tater tots.
I'm down for tater tots. In fact, I prefer the flat hash browns from like McDonald's and stuff.
I like those. Yeah.
Those are good. It's like a big tot.
It's like a big tot. I'm okay with that. That's why I said it was my second.
I think that this little wrench here
Uh-huh.
means that Anne McGregor can tell them it's a family-friendly chat, and we won't disagree with her.
No, she.
Just
yeah.
so you know,
Yeah.
and because that wrench, if you think this should be a family-friendly and you're going too far, let us know.
Yeah.
We don't want to push. We don't want to be those kinds of.
It
people.
was. What you missed was what Diamond said.
I know. I got it.
Did you see it?
I know. I just wanted to validate her
Yeah.
feelings.
No, she's totally good with that. If she did that, I'm totally down with that.
And you have the power.
It does. I do want to make everybody feel comfortable, and that's the best way to make everybody feel comfortable.
Okay, so.
I want some tacos, great tots, and taquitos.
Oh, I love putting tots in hash brown and burritos.
Oh, the
Tots and burritos are the
one
best.
set of tater tots I did like had jalapenos in them.
Oh yes, true. The jalapeno and like cheese.
Yeah, jalapeno and cheese inside the tater tots. Okay, that's okay. It was a typo, and I almost hit show because I was like, "There's nothing wrong with this comment," until after I hit the button and it said
right
error
here?
occurred. No.
Oh, I just missed it. Okay.
It was a
Oh, it spelled it wrong.
Yeah, she spelt it way wrong. Her autocorrect. So, Diamond didn't do anything wrong, and she deleted her own comment because of the autocorrect.
I want to burrito with tots.
And I trust your judgment. If you feel like there's
Yeah,
something that said
absolutely.
and it shouldn't be shown, go ahead and hide it.
We want you to feel comfortable
Yes, very much so.
at all times. I mean, I'm not that kind of person. To be honest, that kind of stuff on my screen doesn't bother me one bit. But I respect your right to feel bad about it, and I want to validate that feeling so you don't feel like I'm thinking you make it up. I appreciate it.
Diamonds, it didn't make you look bad. I understood it was a typo. I thought there was nothing wrong with it. Until it was too late. Because I read it as the proper word.
Oh, shoot.
What?
I accidentally undocked the chat. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hey, appendage.
I did not leave the door open so you can work. It's warm in here.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Is we can see it and it gives us an option to show or hide it. But before Anne could show or hide, it got deleted. By you, I think. Alright. Oh, that came out way worse than I wanted. Roof! I know. She's so annoying sometimes.
Mount Rushmore of baked goods.
That's what I'm saying. I typed it right. Yeah, I think
Cheesy.
that. Yo.
Mount Rushmore of baked goods.
Oh, yeah. Mount Rushmore of baked goods.
Top baked goods.
Hooded's taking the doggo out, and he wants to know our Mount Rushmore of baked goods. Yeah, that one should be okay, Diamonds. It was your typo that it wanted us to check. I don't know what you're seeing on your end. What baked goods? See, I feel like that's too easy, and you would have to be too specific. Like, cheesecake, peanut butter cookies, brownies. And number 4, no, that's what y'all are missing. Okay. So you originally typed that, and it typed something else for you? That's messed up. Oh. That's weird. That's not cool. You know, these little Grogu hands are getting at me. Cheesecake is a good option. I really like cheesecake. So I think I'm going to go with cheesecake. Lemon meringue pie. You can't delete. Yeah. That's so hard to be so specific. Because I like anything with lemon in it. Okay. Mount Rushmore. Top 4 things. Mount Rushmore of baked goods. So it's... Once you pick these 4 things, you could never have another baked good other than those 4 things. Lemon cake. So cheesecake, lemon cake, soft sugar cookies with M&Ms in them, and fudge brownies. Trivia, the unicorn is the national animal of which country? Okay, I'm going to say this wrong, but the nanimios, however you pronounce them. On your next stream, you're going to have to tell me how you pronounce them. Those have coconut in them, don't they? I'm very happy about that Let's Ride. I appreciate you being here, and I'm really happy that we can bring some joy to your day. Because that's what my really only goal is to bring joys to people's days. Scotland. Oh, that's a good answer. Is it Scotland? That makes sense. Oh, good job, Anne. If you hear another dog barking, it's not my dog. It's the other dog out in the dog run right now. With my dog. You had it written it. I heard Cheesy read it. What's the loudest animal on Earth? I feel like this is a slightly trick question, and it is a... Gotta be the best version of ourselves. I feel like that the loudest animal on Earth lives underwater. National flowers of Scotland. I would have no idea what the national flower of Scotland is. Yay! See, that's kind of what I was going with, Anne, is a whale. I feel like a whale would be the loudest animal on Earth. We did do the Mount Rushmore of baked goods.
Loudest animal on Earth.
Yeah, it's a Neil question. It's a sperm whale. See? Woo woo! Good job, Anne. You got it.
How are you determining loudness?
Decibel?
What is the loudness metric? I gotta Google loudness metric for sure.
Why did the chicken cross the playground? Why did the chicken cross the playground? I feel like the chicken crossed the playground. I have no idea why the chicken crossed the playground.
I think she leaned up against the bathroom door and closed it.
Oh, okay. It's a thistle! So, Anne needs a couple nibbins. Neil needs a nibbin.
Alright.
How do you say that? Nanaimo.
Nanaimo?
Nanaimo? Is it pronounced Nanaimo, Anne?
I recognize
To get to the other slide.
What is it?
A Nanaimo bar? I think
yeah, Nanaimo bar.
Did it have coconut in it?
I think so.
Yeah, see? I don't like coconut.
How do you spell it?
Nanaimo. That was a lot of words that I don't want to even think about right now. Because the dog was in the playground. Oh! The puppy's at my feet.
Oh no, it's chocolate. That's right. From bakeries. Like,
yes.
Albertsons and Fred Meyer. They have Nanaimo bars.
And it has coconut crumb base.
Oh, it's named after a Canadian city.
Oh!
In British Columbia. Isn't that where Miss McGregor is?
She's in,
It is Miss, right?
Yes, Nanaimo coconut. What type of animal is
a Flemish giant?
Flemish giant.
Flemish means it's from Finland?
A slug? Is it a type of slug, Neil?
Well, maybe we should make it and omit it. With the coconut, try something different. But see, you don't like creamy things mixed with crunchy things. That's the problem.
Yes, that's where it originated. No, I like yogurt with like granola in it is good, or like those little
But not hard creamy versus soft creamy. That's what I'm getting, like a chocolate or a
Boston.
baked good
Like
of some kind. You don't like it in baked goods. That's the wrong thing.
my
You don't
forced
like
name
nuts.
is Slug. No, but I like chocolate with Bavarian cream. Bavarian
It's a
cream.
rabbit, and McGregor knows, doesn't she?
Without a Paddle. Without a Paddle is a good movie. I only ever watched it once, though. It was in my era of movies not watched very often. These hands are driving me crazy. I got one done, and then I can't. Graham cracker crust. The graham cracker crust is really good. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I say two watching.
I haven't watched movies a lot lately.
Yeah. Oh.
In fact, I would say, I haven't watched any movies.
We've been watching a lot of Taskmaster.
Yeah, if you have not heard of Taskmaster, the British television show, you can find it on YouTube absolutely free, and it is one of the greatest watches. It's like a game show in a way where the contestants are all trying to be funny and the tasks are entirely random. It's great.
See, I love Dirt and Worms.
Oh, Dirt and Worms is great.
Dirt and Worms is really, really good.
So what is it? You don't like nuts in baked goods.
I don't like nuts and baked goods. Well, like Rice Krispies covered in like white chocolate inside a yogurt is really good. Use a graham cracker. Yeah.
So if I ask the question, what two movies best describe you, do you think you can answer that?
What two movies
Yes,
best
in
describe
working
you?
together, like you watch them back to back, and that's like a good explanation of who you are.
Oh, that's a tough question. I couldn't even think of one movie that describes me, let alone two. Let me think about that. There's something else I'm thinking about that we talked about earlier. I don't remember what it was, sorry.
The Princess Bride in Schindler's List.
That's for you? You know what's funny? Is
That's so sad.
I've never watched Schindler's List. I can't even say that. Funniest movie I've ever seen in a long time. Good. Bennett. I have with my brother is watching Hot Rod.
Never
with
seen
tears
Hot
streaming
Rod.
down his face. Yeah, I've not seen Hot Rod either. Alright, let's keep trying this. This is what I did for the other arm, and I just can't repeat the greatness that it was. I love this. Star Wars Episode 1 and Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship.
How in the heck can you claim Star Wars Episode 1 and Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings as your movie? That's like the start of every story. Did you go on a big adventure Let's Ride? It's fascinating. And then who said it was next?
The Godfather and Half Baked was.
Oh, that's
He said JK, but he.
Oh, I mean, every joke has an essence of truth, right?
Yeah, every joke has an essence of truth, and he took the time to type it
Lord
out.
of the Greens.
Lord of the Greens.
I believe that's our neighbor. Just call him that. It'd be funny.
What?
Our neighbor, the guy here, loves green stuff.
No, it's not.
That's what we should call him.
Oh.
We should call him.
Oh, I see.
Not that he is that.
I see. I'm not listening. Lord of the Greens.
So I've never seen Godfather.
I've never seen.
And I've never seen Half Baked.
Yeah, I've never seen Half Baked.
So I have no idea who you are, Diamonds. You seem like a perfectly decent fellow, though. Actually, now that I think about it, Godfather and Half Baked's content, I understand what that means.
Yeah.
I mean, are you a criminal?
Let's Ride says, well, I mean, Lord of the Greens is me. Homeward Bound and Star Trek.
Was Star Trek the movie, the original motion picture? The
What?
one with Voyager coming back and...
Which Star Trek
Oh man.
movie? But I love Homeward Bound.
I mean, there's so many good Star Treks. There, even not James, Abrams, J.J. Abrams. His Star Trek, that first one was really good.
Home and if I was neighbor and you went over and talked to the fence, it was me. If I was the neighbor and you went over and talked to the fence, it was me.
Homeward Bound. Homeward Bound.
Have you ever seen Homeward Bound?
Yes. It's one, how could I not? I love dogs.
Oh yeah,
It has
true.
2 dogs in it.
It has 2 dogs.
And they're both awesome.
And a really pretty cat.
But it is a serious display of the anthropomorphization of animals. A toxic display. But that's not meant to ruin the fun of it.
The story of Luke's journey into becoming a wise man hits for me, and the adventures of Frodo appeal to my adventure side.
And with the name Let's Ride, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna get these little fingies down. I wanna do this.
Yes, Wilson is the person you're trying to figure out.
Wilson. Wilson!
That is so strange because Homeward Bound isn't talked about in the, pop culture a lot. Never really was. Right? Nobody really talked about it as a joke or anything.
Or as
far I know.
references.
But it's such a good movie and timeless and well known. I mean, you could put that movie on in 100 years and it would still be good. Because it's not CG. There's no fooling with it.
Yeah, they just put peanut butter in their animals' mouths. Oh, I wonder what they did for the cat.
Yeah, I know. Could you quote a line from it?
Could I quote a line?
Can anyone here quote a line from Homeward Bound? I know the story. It's a fantastic story with great characters, and I know that there's one dog that really wants to get back to his boy, and that was a really good thing they hammered home. But I couldn't tell you a single line from it.
It really wasn't so It wasn't so timeless. Yeah, Anne can quote it. I agree with some of the shots are increds when they got them.
Yeah.
Why would you joke about the poor animals? They're the bravest little souls. Okay, I think I got this hand.
Was those dogs' lives ever really in danger? And cats? Was this before we got the laws saying you can't do that stuff to animals?
Yeah, I know. I'm sure the river scene was definitely that cat was in that water. Is there any movies that you will not watch again because it kind of mentally affected you?
I really can't watch any more Robin Williams. I feel like listening to his humor would make me sad. And I know there could have been a good reason he did that, but it's hard for me to...
Diamonds
find
just
him
quoted
funny.
it. I'm going home. That's it. I made up my mind. PETA.
PETA? Is that a movie?
No, she's saying that when PETA got involved. Basically.
Oh, I see.
Is it PETA that got involved, or is it...
It could have been. I mean,
It
I
could have
don't
been.
know that PETA actually has the interest of the animals in mind. That's what I get when I hear about PETA's actions. They don't really care about the animal. It's more about us not using the animal. So, I don't know that their viewpoint is something that I care to step beside. There's a lot of organizations that will treat animals like animals and humans like humans and understand the complex and intricate interplay between the two, and I don't think PETA does that. I think they decide the animals should not be humans and just let that be.
Saddest people put on the biggest smiles to hide the pain from others.
Yeah. And it's like in that smile, they're hiding behind the truth that's going to get them hurt.
Yay! I got his little handsies. Oh, his fingers are so long. There was one movie I watched with my mom, but she fell asleep. I can't remember the name, but it was super messed up. But the most relatable. My mom asked me if I enjoyed the movie after she woke up. They don't believe we should have any pets. Yeah, they don't believe we should
And
have
I
any
don't believe
pets.
they should have any power. Does that mean I'm right?
Get off my scissors. Made the fingers just a titch too long.
Devil's Rejects. Never heard of it.
Looks me in a bad way. I will not rob.
Okay, so on the flip side, what's the movie that no matter if it's on or not, you're going to watch it? Like you would never turn it off, even if you watched it every day for 3 years. The Labyrinth?
Yeah, I watched The Labyrinth every time I cleaned. It was always on.
There's not a lot of movies for me that anymore.
I'm sorry about that, Anne. I wish you didn't have to feel like that was why she made you watch it. I don't think I've ever watched a Rob Zombie movie.
You think your mom is trying to humiliate you?
I
Have
think
a good relationship with your mother?
I think Anne has a...
Well, I have an incredibly toxic relationship with my father. And he's dead now, so I feel better about it. But then, now it's my mother who lives in Africa.
Yeah. Hooded's mom lives in Africa and we don't talk to her.
Well, not because she's mean or anything, it's just she's in Africa. I see, yeah. Some people just can't get over themselves.
That's not an easy thing to have to live with in your life.
Yeah, Neil, I barely even watch movies once. But there was you were talking about movies, I figured I'd throw another question out there, see if we can get some answers, but...
I would watch The Labyrinth over and over and over again.
Maybe we should switch from movies, though. I mean, if there was one crafting you could guarantee you could be good at, what type of crafting would it be? Would it be clay? Like
that I would guarantee?
Every single time it comes out exactly the way you want it.
That's difficult.
The
Because
Never-Ending Story.
I watched a lot of Neverending Story when I was young, but I haven't seen it in a long time. Ooh, you reminded me of a babe. What
My
babe?
first dog was named Falcor because it looked exactly like the Luck Dragon. And I absolutely loved that character, the Luck Dragon. Yeah, I use background vibes. I use YouTube or I use TV shows. And then again, there's so many TV shows. Hey, Hunter Alexander's here.
Hi, Hunter. Welcome in. We are, what was the latest question? What was it? What TV show would you watch? Or no, we just finished asking what movie would you watch. No matter what you were doing, you wouldn't turn it off. You would watch it again. There we go. I finally said it. I know English. Yes, I do. I love everybody here.
Really?
I do.
I said I agreed.
Oh, yeah. Any and all beads, seed beads, perler, and pony.
So there's lots of different kinds of beads.
Yes, she said she's...
Is that like beads on the string too? Is that what perler
Well,
is?
seed beads,
What's pony?
I don't know what pony beads are,
Yeah.
and you might have to... Oh, it's going to look it up. But seed beads are tiny little beady beads, and they can make some pretty gorgeous things.
Oh, those are just the regular beads, then. The pony
Oh,
beads.
okay,
They're
okay.
just like ponytail kind of thing.
Yeah.
I see.
Now I'm in an A-movie mood, but everything makes me sad right now, so it's hard to do anything. The Land Before Time movies, maybe, is what Haunter says.
Oh, we have some of these beads. We have a few of them. Not a lot.
Oh, yeah, I have a few seed beads. I've done some things with seed beads.
What about other people?
I got some stone beads I've been looking to get
The right string part.
for the right string part.
But what about you, Diamonds? What kind of crafting, if you could guarantee to be good at it, what would it be? Or Neil? Or Hunter, if you're wanting to say something.
Pony or the big
that's
passive
right. I
beads.
guess the only person that's answered is Anna. So
And
points are going out.
crafting can be anything, as long as it is its creation. I should have used the bigger, thicker wire for this. I think fire line string can be pretty strong. Check out. Okay.
I'm
Yes,
curious, what's the art's Neil's art?
Diamond painting. He says, "Does any know what diamond painting is?" And I do know what diamond painting.
dots.
Yes, I do know what diamond painting is. I think. Hello, JM. Welcome in.
And the questions right now stand are: what is the kind of crafting? If you could do it 100% perfect the first time, what would it be? Oh, we got some music
Well, that's good.
and designing.
Ooh.
What kind of music and really what kind of designing? Both of those are very broad words. I'd love to hear more. Oh, Mark Halverson.
Hello,
Welcome for
Mark
coming aboard.
Halverson. Welcome in. We asked a question. Well, my husband Hooded asked a question of if you could do one craft perfectly, 100% every time, what would it be? I think I would stick with sculpting. I'm enjoying it very much.
Yeah, that would be fun. The what's that called? The spinning thing machine.
Oh, a lathe.
Lathe, yes.
That's one of the very few kind of crafts I have not tried.
You can also do resin on a lathe.
Yes, you can do resin on the lathe.
Who's that YouTuber who does that a lot?
Oh,
Shop Time?
with
Shop Time.
Peter Brown.
With Peter Brown.
Peter Brown.
Yeah.
He is amazing at doing some resin pieces, and he does do amazing lathe work. That's the point. Got a lot of projects, and I want to do both perfect.
Yeah, but if you only had one, which one would it be?
I craft food at the best restaurant ever, but it would be food. JM says he would do food as his crafting.
Hey, man after my own heart.
Wood turning. Yeah, wood turning. I think that would be really cool.
I am a big fan of taking the time and putting all the detail into cooking. You get so much flavor out of it if you take the time and use all your detail work into crafting food. I mean, there's so many different kinds of crafts.
There are. There's like, oh, you can't even say that. Like I was gonna say, but you have like, you can't. Even, how would you categorize it in each individual
It's a
craft?
philosophical thing to me.
You think the categorization of crafts is
What I always say is that philosophy, according to Gilles Deleuze, is the act of concept creation.
okay?
And when you craft something, you take the clay and you craft the concept out of it. Whatever it was, but it wasn't there until you made it.
Right.
So, it's very much a philosophical endeavor, unlike science or art.
Okay. Neil, you can drop whoever you want, however many times you want.
If you got that wrench, you have just as much power as we do. We don't mind.
And Anne, if you can drop Neil's link for me.
And I guess we should say that art, it looks like art, but the reality is that...
I
I lost what I was saying. Who cares?
I gotta do his last little tidbit that I wanted to do, which is that little band, and I did it so cutely the first time, and then I smooshed it.
We also have to figure out what kind of setting to put them on.
Are those working? Those aren't working.
I don't know. We don't have any chatbot.
We don't have any.
I don't know how to do it quite yet, and I've been working on other things.
One of these days, Ann, you and Hood need to sit down and discuss how to do the chatbot stuff so we can get those going. Ooh! There we go. That's something you gotta learn how to do.
Well, I think I can do it using stream elements.
Is he saying art is in the eye of the beholder?
No, I'm saying that the creation isn't in the eye of the beholder. The art itself is an emotional endeavor, not an act of creation endeavor. Does that make sense? That's what I was trying to get to. It's not an act of an emotion that I'm referring to. It's just simply the act of creating something from the stuff provided.
Okay, Hunter.
The front of the box.
Oh,
sorry, buddy. It's nice to have you back.
So I need to charge your phone more often, Bryant. Add command. Neil subscribe to this.
What was I doing?
I don't know. Were you gonna go to like Nightbot?
No, not that. That's Stream Elements.
Stream Elements. And see if we can't add commands. That makes sense, Hooded. Diamond says that makes sense.
No, well, thank you. You're the first person to say that to me in a long time.
Hooded likes philosophy a lot.
Oh, my hooded philosopher should give that away.
I don't think Diamonds knows your YouTube name.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have anything on YouTube, so... There will be one day. Just gotta figure out what it is.
He wants to do, some philosophy on YouTube. Have discussions with peoples. Make new ideas. Anne's really trying to hug Haunter. Little crooked.
I don't need to place the exclamation point there.
Here we go. Oh, that didn't come out. I've given Haunter his minimum 4 hugs today. Ooh, guitar playthroughs. That'd be cool. No space.
Oh, did I put a space there?
You did put a space. I don't think that worked did. Whoop, whoop. Alrighty. Oh, Jeezy Pete's. So today's Pokemon short might get released tomorrow. Because I have to be in bed soon. I just wanted to get this last little detail down before we ended the stream.
I mean, I know the chat box is there.
Yeah. I'm not going to end yet, Diamonds. I still got to do this last little tidbit. And then open up my own pack of cards. But I do have to go to bed. I have to be up at 6:30 my time. And it's currently 9:40. But I don't sleep very well anyway. Maybe we'll get BLTs for tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to be able to go to the store tonight. Is that okay?
should work.
It says edit over there. Can you, is there a space there? Okay.
It just should be this. Let's see if that works.
It changed it. I gotta tell Neil, I remember what I was gonna tell him before I left. Oh, that's okay, Diamond.
Oh, Neil's gone.
Neil's gone? Oh yeah, I was gonna get this lifted up just a titch. Can you lift up just a little bit, buddy? Ah! Who's ever watched Mars Attacks? Pizza kids, I like pizza.
I will figure this out one of these days.
Yeah. Alright. So this, I might fine tune him a little bit more when I feel more steady. Because he's got just a bit more detail. What do you think, Neil?
Oh, maybe that's why.
Okay. Maybe. He'll, his face is kind of getting at me and I'm getting a little frustrated. But that's mostly it, just the fine little detail work. Yay! Yay! Neil likes it. This is my first time doing something like that. Cloth is a little difficult, but I definitely like this little detail that I did with the stitching on it. And I need to refine it. I need to put him probably in the freezer so that way he doesn't mush when I touch him, because like it's getting really soft. And I still got to put his pink in his ears. So, but what did we say about opening a pack? Clean my hands. Opa. Beep beep beep. What's up? Yeah, that sounds about right. Restaurant. My restaurant has the best pizza in town for like 20 years.
Season pizza.
Alright, that one's gonna go to somebody. We'll do that. Alright. Let's do guess the energy for some nibbins. Whew. Okay, Let's Ride says fire. Oh, now it's starting to get a cool breeze in here. And McGregor says water.
But it's clearly psychic.
Neil says banana, which I agree with Anne will be lightning. Diamond says plant, so we got a grass. We almost got every energy in there, come on. Lord of the Greens energy. I love it. You forgot that was there? Alright, and we're gonna look at it in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Let's Ride gets it.
Let's Ride gets a loop.
A loop. Getting some loops there, Let's Ride. Alright. Let's see if I can get my hand in this awkward
And
kind
you
of.
can give points to 5 other people, up to 5 other people.
Let's ride. Pick five
Nibbins.
other people to get a nibbin. Okay, that's good. So we got Rotom, Palpad, Flabebe, Toxel. Ooh, that's gonna be a new card. That's gonna be fun. It's a lot of purple. For the star one. For the star one. What's the star one?
Normal?
Pachirisu, Picnic Basket, Bombardier, Spupa, Routes, and Annihilate. I already have an Annihilate. That's okay. Add another one to my collection. Rare one in every pack. Neil, Anne, Diamonds, Haunter, and Let's Ride. That's where he wants them to go. Okay. Alright, I think that's gonna wrap us up tonight. We went for 3 hours today. I think Wednesday, do we want to try streaming again? Some more.
It's your channel. You decide when to stream, not me.
On Wednesday, do you guys want to see more Tangle Deep?
Try something new. You can see if they want to recommend something to play, but we'd have to get it.
Annihilate is dope. I like some thickness from my crust.
Me too, Diamonds. Me too.
See, that's why we let everybody pick Nibbins to give out, because then everybody's friends. Putting my tools away. My good little cheesy. Sorry if that was loud. Jade Empire. Jade Empire.
You were saying that last time.
Jade Empire is on what platform?
Well, I can Google. I can look it up on Steam.
Because I have very limited platforms.
And limited funds.
And limited funds. Good night, Mark Halverson. Thank you for coming in.
It's $15 for the special edition.
Jade Empire.
It looks like a pretty old school game.
RPG.
Onimusha.
Oh.
A little newer than that, though. Onimusha 2. Or the third one. I don't see any UI. Did you notice that?
Is there UI in Jade Empire?
It's a BioWare game, too. BioWare known for Mass Effect, right? What is that? Ubisoft.
Diamonds, I basically just have PC. Eventually we do want to get a capture card for our Switch, but right now it's just PC. I'm making a stream schedule for you three.
Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Yeah.
So one's streaming every night. Do my Mondays and Wednesdays work for you, Neil? I think I just do Wednesdays because I know you want someone on Wednesday, and there's not enough people on Wednesdays. And that's why I just play games, because then I get to, like, because sitting down for that long on the couch isn't as bad as sitting on the benches. I can put my feet up, and it feels better. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning so much. Oh, but yeah, that was a fun new style of crafting that I got to do today, and I really appreciate it. I was waiting. Someone said they were gonna find the best game for me to stream from Diamonds.
I would love to hear more input.
Do you have my Discord link? Can you go get my Discord link? You gotta open it. I try to jump on, or sometimes I'll set a lot in a playlist and have play playing giving. Yeah. That's really cool. Click here. Click there. Click that. And click. That's a single friend, it seems like. Good night, Hunter. Thank you for coming in. But there's my Discord if you want to drop ideas of different games that you'd like to see me play. And we'll just do test out game Wednesdays. That sounds like fun. Yes, no one streams Mondays, Wednesdays. Anna streamed before, but Anne streams whenever she streams now. Busy is cut down to once a week now. Good night, everyone. I'm going to watch a movie or something and lie down. I think I'm going to go lie down real quick for a little bit and watch.
It's nice to have you.
Brain is not working. It's fuzzy.
And if you feel like there is a day missing, maybe I can stream. Just for you, Neil. You can hear my dulcet tones at least once a week if you want me to. I'll figure out what that content is. Or we can together if you'd like.
But thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night and stay cheesy. Thank you.
Capitalism is broken.
Oh,
Democracy can't survive with racism.
Stop. Stop.
I love you all.